I was muted. Give me just a second. We're going to get some things squared away here. Make sure you hit like on the video if you're just coming in now. Decided to go a little bit early. I mean, no reason not to. Right now, we are just waiting for open, and it's only open today. It's the amateur show today, and then open men's finals, open men's prejudging for pros at 8 p.m. their time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have a little bit. Open should take the stage in 20 minutes if they're running on schedule. I don't know if they are now. I haven't been keeping up with the amateurs, but yeah. Usually EVLS Prague Pro is a pretty well ran show, so it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully we're on time, but plenty to talk about before we even get into Prague. So of course, I mean everyone's talking about the top four. Well, the predicted top four. Who's to say somebody else is not in the top four? But within the top four, I think the biggest elephant in the room, the person that everyone is the most excited to see. We had Sebum last year doing a classic to open, show, and then now we have Keon doing 212 to open now. Sebum placed second. Keon, I would say that he has a perfect storm of events going into this show. So he went to the Olympia and he didn't hit the peak. Let's be honest. I mean, some people thought Sean Clarita was going to beat him. I didn't think that, but some people thought that. And I mean, rightfully so. If you like condition, mass, completeness, Sean Clarita has a lot of that, but there's just something undeniable about Keon, mainly the structure and the shape. But he didn't peak 100%. So he has something in his tool belt to use. So he didn't peak yet. Samson Dowda, who is on paper the favorite to win the show, technically, he didn't hit his peak at all. But his is a little different in the fact that he showed up, I mean, basically reverted back to 2023. That's how small Samson was. And, he was trying to come in smaller for more condition, and he couldn't bring either. He came in smaller for pretty much the same amount of condition. So there's that. And so the favorite to win the show is not at his best, probably won't be at his very best, and Keon has yet to peak 100% perfectly. So, if anything, I think he has the perfect storm of events to actually do something at this show. And by something, I mean actually win the show. He'll have to go through bigger guys, for sure. But Keon, he doesn't need the most mass in the world. Between his muscle bellies and between his proportions, he looks a lot bigger than he is. If he can lock down the condition and maybe bring in an even more, one of the most conditioned packages on stage, judges are going to look at him as a great alternative with a lot of polish, shape, overall structure. As an alternative to someone like Samson, who has a lot of mass but really isn't bringing that much in terms of quality. So Keon, if he can win this show in a year, he probably picked the perfect year to actually do this. Martin's story changed my prediction. We'll get to Martin next. Keon needs to be humbled by big boys. Fair enough. There is the argument that just, size matters. I compared him to Samson Dowda earlier in the year. But that's before, we saw the 2025 Olympia package. So that even though it was off, he did bring a much bigger physique at the 2025 Mr. Olympia. But I compared the 2024 Mr. Olympia to Samson's 2024 Olympia package. And I had Samson pretty much clearly winning just because he's bigger, carries a lot of shape. It just becomes a clear upgrade. So it's hard not to pick the bigger dude when condition is the same. But Keon's structure is so different that if he's got a good level of size now, even for open, we hope, we'll see how it looks on stage. If he can just nail the condition, which he's had 2 weeks to figure out his condition, revamp it and redo the peak. I mean, he is without a coach now. That isn't his girlfriend. so there's that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it can all go horribly wrong. That's certainly a prediction. Who has a better structure, Sebum or Keon? For bodybuilding, Keon. Keon's diastasis is tough, though. Would be perfect otherwise. Yeah, that's something we have to talk about. This is why I'm more than okay predicting him to win. I don't have him winning the show, but I'm more than okay predicting him to win a show like this because he's just going to 212 to open back to back, and he may actually return to 212. We'll see how he does. I think this is actually going to move his career trajectory to, for better or for worse, depending on what we see today. But I think let's see where the ab split for a long term open career is tough. I'll go as far as to say he doesn't have an open pro career. I know that's maybe crazy to say. I know everyone likes to glaze Keon, but what we saw at the 2025 Olympia, what I saw, and I've talked to people that were in person there, the gut is a thing. And it is a gut. At times, it is absolutely a gut. It's not just, oh, he has split abs, but at least the waist is tight. Without the vacuum, he legitimately has a stomach. I mean, all around, Keon's midsection was probably worse than Sean Clarita's. I'll go as far as to say, without the vacuum, it is worse than Sean Clarita's. That's not in the position you want to be because Sean Clarita doesn't exactly have, a Frank Zane level abdomen. So I got to be honest, if he's looking to do a serious open career where maybe he doesn't gain like a whole lot of size, maybe 10 to 20 pounds, I still don't think it's in the cards. I just still don't think it's in the cards. Whose midsection is better, yours or Keon? I think the average person in chat has better ab genetic makeup than Keon. Who do you have winning? I imagine Samson's condition will be a bit off, which is good for Martin. We'll get to him. Let's move to Martin now. A lot of people are talking about Martin in the chat. As we all know, Martin is in fact my father. However, I'm going to say something a little bit crazy. Even though it was pretty close to the 2024 Olympia package, which I just glazed that package all day. If you see this channel, you know I'm a big Martin glazer, and I mean it's just that package, regardless of the physique, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, Martin didn't necessarily impress me at the Olympia. I thought it was an okay physique, certainly probably his second best. If the Olympia was his best, this is his second best. But for a young guy that improves all the time, that brings great condition, I just kind of expected more from Martin. Yeah, Todd, we'll look at a story. Just give me a second. So it's still like Martin, it's still a great physique, but I just expected more improvement, more something. I don't really know. Not that this version isn't capable of winning. I thought this deserved to beat Samson Dauda at the Mr. Olympia. I think this should have been fourth. Honestly, Todd would agree with me here. I would put this in the top two. I think it should have been him and Hottie to win. But not that Martin should have won. It should have been Hottie. But I would have put those as my top two. Definitely beating Samson. Let's keep it at that. I think I would have had this 2025 version of Martin beating Samson. But we got to see how he's looking now. Because Samson is probably going to look a lot different. And Martin really just has to stay the same. I think if he can just get slightly better, that's Martin's goal. Samson needs to prove that. I mean, it's the same judges. Steve Weinberger is the same head judge. He just needs to prove that he's gotten a lot. I mean, last time he just looked stringy and worn out. But anyway, he did post these updates. Martin did, and I was actually kind of worried. This is what Todd alluded to. He may have deleted it, or maybe they're on Boss of Outlaws thing. Oh yeah, I'm not going to pull them up, but they didn't look that good. I think they were on Bodybuilders Without Borders. Actually, I think it won't be too long to pull them up. Still doing Amateur Open, by the way. Yeah, so these were 2 days out, taken from his YouTube channel. I thought this looked pretty bad. I got to be honest. And I get that he was carbing up and all that. So the full stomach wasn't even necessarily the thing that bothered me, although the lower abs did look a little weird. But just the overall, like as you can see here, like completely washed out. But just the overall level of condition, like where's the separation to the hip that he usually has? Where's the hardness to the quads? Where's the hardness to the upper body? He looks like he's weeks out here. Not to mention, he looks pretty full in the face now that I notice. But apparently, we have new updates that are supposed to knock my socks off. So we'll take a look. Okay. Nope. Nope. Was this a joke? Was this a joke, Todd? Why? Where are the updates on said person's story? He deleted them. Never mind, it was a post. Oh, yeah, I agree. Okay, because I saw these just before I went on, came on here. I actually thought these were quite good. I get it, black and white. They're obviously professionally done, edited photos, and you can't see too much because he's in the shadow. But this is night and day difference from what we just looked at. Like a huge difference from what we just looked at. Um, so I think, like I said, all he needs to do is stay pretty much the same from the Olympia and just hope Samson is off again, because I think he kind of got a gift at the 2025 Olympia. I don't think he'll get it twice, especially at a smaller pro show. Um, so hey, this I'm with Todd. This did change my prediction. I after I saw last night's updates or the 2 day out updates, I was like, that's not going to do much. In fact, he'll probably get beat by Keon. Now, I'd love to predict him to win the show, but I think the judges just love Samson. And what's funny is I did this comparison, Martin versus Samson at the 2024 Olympia, and I said it was actually pretty close. And by my judging, where I favor completeness, Martin actually should have been the winner. And I got a lot of pushback from that. Obviously, people were, how could you say that? You're retarded. But then a lot of people have him in front of Samson at the 2025 Olympia, and now people are predicting him to win Prague. So vindicated once again. What can I say? But this is a great look. If it translates to stage, this will win. But I'm a big fan of Martin's physique. I think this beats most packages of Samson's, to be honest. But really, pretty much just for condition, because I'm a condition stickler. But I don't know. We'll see what version of Samson shows up. That's a whole debate in and of itself. Okay. I think Keon's chest isn't an open level size yet. Perhaps. I think he's actually has a pretty good side chest, to be all things considered. I think the chest is slightly undersized, but overall, top to bottom, it's a great pose. I also think Samson will get favorable treatment. His body must change hour to hour. Yeah. The legs from the back are exceptional. I agree. And that's before I saw the post. But yeah, those are, perhaps one of the best lower bodies in the world right now. From calves, glutes, quad sweeps to actual quads, the condition, the mass, one of the best lower bodies out there right now. Okay, we can move on. I want to talk about, I think I have these saved. I want to talk about Samson. So Samson this year, I said it at the top. He traded size for more conditioned, but just ended up smaller and in the same condition, if not a little worse, because he didn't have the pop to his physique. So he basically just reverted back to 2023. And because Samson is so big, I know this is going to sound crazy, but he does look a little lanky, especially through the arms. The legs are fine, but even the legs were downsized. He just looks a little stringy. And I know that sounds crazy because he probably weighed like 280 or something on stage at almost 6 foot, which is insane. But he's just a guy that has a big structure, big muscle bellies to actually fill out, actually put size on. And, if he doesn't, he said it himself, he thinks if he weighs below 300 pounds on stage, he looks bad. He looks small, which maybe there's something to that. I think setting an arbitrary number at that is stupid, and you'll end up chasing a number. But overall, he can't come into this show looking like this. And I don't know if the favorable treatment will be enough, because I don't think the fans will really appreciate this either. But as you can see, it's just the the overall size, the overall impressiveness. It's still Samson. It's still very impressive. Arguably the most impressive physique besides Andrew Jacked, but impressiveness doesn't win shows necessarily. Sometimes it does. A lot of the times it correlates, but not always. Just from a sheer stature perspective, Samson's one of the most impressive, but he just looks small. Certainly wasn't in condition. And so he went back to the drawing board and he started, filling back up. So we'll go at the most recent update. I want to note, some people may be flashing these photos around. These are from last year's Prague. I thought I remember them from last year. And then someone else, I think it was Ivan Bodybuilding, mentioned that these are in fact from last year. I was like, I knew it. But anyway, this is a recent update. This was a week out from Prague at 300 pounds. So he's up. I think there was like a picture of the scale he had posted. No, there wasn't. But he gained like somewhere around 20 pounds. Maybe it was 15, 20 pounds in total, something like that. But he gained it pretty fast, and some people would look at that and say, well, it's all that fullness coming back. I gotta be honest, even though he's still massive and he's at 300 pounds, he still kind of has that stringy look that he does on stage. Like, we've seen 300-pound Samson last year and 300-pound Samson this year. I'll go with last year all day. And there's just something about it now. I don't know if he just, ripped it all away when dieting and now he's trying to compensate by filling back up. I don't really know. I think it's still a very good package. But I don't know. I have my reservations about it. And I know it sounds foolish because he's like 300. Again, he's 300 pounds, but maybe it's because we've already seen Samson like how he was at the 2024 Olympia. If he brought that again, he wins easily. If he brought that again, he would have easily won the 2025 Olympia, and I'd stop bitching because Derek wouldn't have won. Easily. But he didn't. And now, it still doesn't look that sharp either. I got to be honest. I think we've seen him sharper. We've seen him bigger, or at least more dense, more thick, more robust. If he can just improve a little on the Olympia package, he may maintain his 4th place over Martin's 5th place, i.e. winning this show as well. But I don't know. That's tough to say. I got a feeling that we're going to have an upset, perhaps. Personally, I don't think Samson has a small waist. Just because you do a vacuum doesn't mean your midsection looks good. Just look at Derek. Yes, that's a fair point. Oh, looks like Marcus is coming on. Wouldn't you know? I think 2025 Arnold Classic UK Finals was probably his best combination of size and condition. I'm a big fan of that package as well, but I want to bring up a package that we often don't hear about a whole lot. One of my favorite physiques of Samson Dauda, in fact, probably my favorite besides the 2024 Olympia, was his 2023 Prague look. I think this is after he just placed 3rd at the Olympia in 2023, and then he does this Prague show. I think this is a great combination for Samson. The back isn't as good as it is now, but I mean, the size and the level of detail that we get for Samson, the lighting, although it was slightly dark, I think for his particular skin tone, it actually worked pretty well. The red backdrop, I think, complements everything pretty well on his particular physique. I think this is just a great package. If he can bring this again, I think he'll win. But I think he should. This is a great version. I don't know how he was down 20 pounds and no noticeable conditioning difference. I think it's just probably genetics. I just don't think he has the genetics to get into great condition. So he shouldn't even try to play that game. He should just bring good enough condition, and that's all he needs. Beautiful this look for Samson, yeah. Let's see. Watching this live stream, the red carpet and background are the terrible. On stream, I noticed they look pretty bad. Hopefully they look better in the videos, because that's mainly what I care about, because I'll be comparing using the videos all year. I wonder where Martin gets his qualification if he doesn't win here. Arnold Classic? Well, at least he'll be competing at the Arnold Classic. He said that, I think right after he did the Olympia, if I'm not mistaken. I think he already put in his application like before he did the show. But if you can't win this, maybe he doesn't win the Arnold. So, uh, probably Pittsburgh again, Pittsburgh or New York. He likes to hit those earlier shows because a quick turnaround time. Some people need to win a show right after the Olympia so they can have downtime, then an off season, then a longer prep. Some people definitely need to do that. But I think Martin's pretty okay with quick turnaround times, relatively quick because, he's done the Pittsburgh and New York 1 year, the Pittsburgh last year, and still brought decent physiques to the Olympia both years. So I don't think he'll probably just end up doing one of those shows again. That's a good point, though. I think we had a rule change at the Olympia, of course. Well, yeah, for the Olympia. So I gotta refresh myself on what the qualification rules are. I think it's top 3 qualify now for open. For open, yes. First, second, and third are automatic qualifications. In this case, that doesn't matter because they're all Mr. Olympias in the past 5 years. But Martin, so we're going back to points. So let me make sure you can see this. Yeah, we're going back to points. Martin was 5th, so he scored 10 points. Automatic qualification for the Olympia if you win 2 contests. Top 25 in point standings qualify for the Olympia. Okay. So he's already has 10 points banked. Let's say he places second here. He'll get 4 points. And that's not even if he wins. Let's say he gets second here in Prague. So that'll be 14 points banked. I mean, you can get 14 points for getting second at the Arnold. That'd be 28 points. I don't think that many people are going to have crazy amounts of points. So honestly, just having, because it says top 25 in point standings qualify for the Olympia. So honestly, it sounds like we're going to have a bloated as fuck Olympia next year, now that I'm thinking about it. Because you have the top 3 automatically qualifying, plus Brandon, he's there. Maybe Rami, but we won't count him. So that's 4. Automatic qualification if you win 2 contests. William Bonak's probably going to take a spot like that. So let's say a couple of people win 2 contests, but then you have people qualifying on points. Let's say you have someone like, I don't know, Joe Palacios doing 2 shows and placing runner-up in both. He gets 8 points. Or maybe he does it in 3 shows, gets 12 points. And because no one else is getting that many second places, his 12 points is actually within the top 25 in point standings to qualify for the Olympia. This applies to every division other than open. I would hope so. Let me read the fine print. Yes, okay, it is for classic and open. Thank God. So for point standings, how many open guys do it? The winner of each contest, of course. Top 3. Interesting. I wonder if they're taking the top 20, top 10. Okay. I'll have to look more into that. Either way, I like how they brought back the point system, but it's all right. It's all right. There are pros and cons to everything. Thanks, Todd, for the clarification. But anyway, great physique. Let's get back to 2023 Prague Pro Samson, because right now we're still doing amateur bodybuilding on the Prague Pro live stream. Let's see here. We can actually, let's flash back to when Samson went against Krizo at the 2023 Prague Pro. I want to stress, this is last year. But these 2 could very well be your top 2 this year. It's not impossible. We'll have to talk about Krizo. That's the last guy we'll talk about. But Krizo is a robust figure. I mean, he is a mass monster. And he's probably going to bring better condition than Samson. I mean, he's probably going to bring pretty good condition. I remember when his back used to look like this, when he used to at least pose it. So, I'm not saying it's a good back, but he used to be able to pose it decently. Hopefully he can do this again, because I mean, it's needed. His posing is just brutal. But at the British Grand Prix, we'll talk about it. It looks pretty okay to me. But I mean, this is going to be one of the only guys that can match Samson on sheer size and structure. If not actually, because Samson's downsized, maybe he's not that much improved at all at this Prague. He may be the only one that could beat Samson in terms of structure and overall size. Krizo looks pretty improved at the British Grand Prix. Um, let's see. So let's just go to Krizo now. I want to make sure Marcus is not in the chat. So let's look at the photos and then we'll look at the video. So this was a week ago. Yes, a week ago, and he won. He's already qualified for the Olympia, by the way. He qualified early, so I'm glad to see him back for the Olympia. He'll have a full offseason to actually grow some glutes and a back, and he'll have a full year to practice posing. I mean, if he does nothing else, he should do that. But overall, I thought the quads looked bigger. And we'll look at the video so we can see the posing. I think the posing looked better. Just the way he's hitting the side chest is better in the still photo. This still needs work. This should not be happening. I mean, this is it's baffling how someone can be so bad with such a good physique. And I know his back isn't like the best point, but I mean, you can see even in this low resolution photo, lines in the glutes. I think there's even just more glute mass here. I don't think the judges care about the size of the glutes too much. It's just the overall posing. But great package from Mikael Krizo. This though, I mean, no amount of posing is going to save this. He should try the Rolly Winkler waist trainer strat, honestly, because something needs to be done. He'll never have the smallest waist. He'll never have the best abs, but this is, I mean, the obliques are wider than the abs. The obliques are wider than the lats. That is tough. I wonder what Hunter Labrada is going to look like next year. Hunter is low-key underrated. I know that's going to piss so many people off, but Hunter is low-key really underrated. For someone with abs on the weaker side, you can see Krizo's abs in the front double biceps. Yes, yeah, they're good. They're pretty good. They're pretty cut. Like the midsection is in. He doesn't have a gut. He has decent abs. But, I mean, decent is kind of a stretch. But, I mean, the actual waistline itself is just really thick. I mean, he's really thick. Pause. But, I used to, an ongoing joke on my channel was I always compared him to Jay Cutler, who has a similar build with narrower quads. Still pretty good quality, but a wider waist. He used to be like, take a shot every time I compare Jay and Krizo. But that's when I was really hyping Krizo up. I don't know. I mean, it's just brutal seeing one of your favorite physiques walk out on stage, capable of winning these shows, winning good shows, or at least placing. Like, he could have beaten Derek in Pittsburgh. I know Derek he was a little tyke, a little unconditioned tyke at Pittsburgh. I think Krizo maybe could have manhandled him, but he just looks like, he looks mentally retarded every time he tries to pose. But let's look at that video. So this is just iPhone footage of him at the British Grand Prix. Front double he's always good at. Wish the waist was a bit more in. You'll have that. But he looks a lot more steady this time around. And hopefully he gets just slightly more dry and tight for Prague. I'd like to see him just a little bit more crispy. But, to be fair, he probably went into that British Grand Prix thinking it was kind of a lock for him. That 4-pack is off-putting. You'll have that. What was the show? What was the show with Krizo in sky blue trunks? His abs and thigh was great there. I wish, I'm a Krizo fan, not that big of a Krizo fan. I can memorize the showing from his trunks. But if you find out, I'll take a look. Krizo has what I like to call a dirty physique. Lots of mass and muscle put together in weird and awkward ways. I would say Jay Cutler is kind of the same thing. It doesn't Jay Cutler on the surface should not have good proportions. He has, like, on paper, you're writing down all these elements. Well, he has wide lats, but a thicker waist, more of a Herculean build. It's not like a Frank Zane build where he's smaller, more wiry. He has these narrow quads. But then you look at him, hit that front double on stage, and you're like, it's not Serge Nubret. But there is an aesthetic element to it. It all comes together like a comic book character. It's like some adaptations have Kingpin looking more muscular than just fat. It's versus Superman is always, just a lot more idyllic. But some people like just the bruteness, the Herculean build of someone like a Kingpin. But that's kind of what I always used to describe Chris O. It's a comic book look, but the look they give to the villains. He's not supposed to be good looking and have these, these Vitruvian man proportions. It's a dirty physique, as Todd would say. Jay's abs and thighs is underrated. Sometimes I think it's overrated. I don't know. What time does prejudging actually start? It's supposed to start at 2. It was supposed to start at 2. Right now they're doing what looks to be bikini awards for the amateur. That's the thing, by the way. After the amateurs, we only have one open division today, and that is one pro division today, and that is open. So because they're doing bikini, I don't know if they'll end with this, to be honest. So we may have a couple of more, divisions to go, or maybe there's just open left. I'd imagine they wouldn't end their entire amateur show with bikini, but who knows? Maybe they had to because it was so fucking long. Dylan is pulling out old school terms like Herculean. Of course. We are all going to be aware of Chris's wide waist. Why are we ignoring Keon's horrible midsection, exploded, protruding abs that are more separated than China and the US? We just talked about that before I think you were in the chat, Vegastar. I appreciate your viewership, by the way. We're real OGs. We go back on this channel. But we talked about Keon. And I said his open career, like a serious open career, not just doing an open show and then going back to 212. His open career, Keon's open career is dead. I'm sorry. You can't gain the size you need to. Well, maybe he doesn't need to gain size. We'll see how it looks on stage. But I mean, the fact is, he said he's going to be the same weight, different condition. So about 212 pounds, or maybe 215 after he filled up. Let's say he's 215 for a nice multiple of 5 number. So he's 215 on stage. How much does he need? I mean, Derek weighs 230, 240 on stage, and he's already one of the smaller guys. Hottie, it's the same thing. So does Keon need to add another 10 pounds? Because I can tell you this much. I don't think his abs have another 5 in them. I really don't think his abs have another 5 pounds in them, let alone 10, 15, God forbid, 20. I mean, he usually covers his, he hits the X, he hits the X, and then puts the hands in front of his abs. But just take a look at the abs when he's not hitting a vacuum. Like, I mean, the vacuum is stellar. Don't get me wrong. With his vacuum, he has one of the best X frames of all time, if not the best. I'm okay with the most exaggerated. It's not the biggest, but the most exaggerated, I guess you could argue. But I mean, the abs. And it's getting to the point where it's no longer just affecting the abs and thighs because he pulls a vacuum everywhere else. Every transition, even when he just keeps his stomach flat, he doesn't have necessarily a gut, although there is some roundness to it because his abs are falling off of his stomach. I mean, even the transitions are looking pretty bad nowadays. They're looking pretty bad. In my opinion, Keon really regressed this year. It looks like that 10 pounds went to the midsection. Legs and back are noticeably worse. I think outside of everything, he made good size gains everywhere. It's just the condition was kind of off. But the thing is, I mean, a bad midsection, especially in today's era, will fuck you up. I mean, it was not good. It was, I don't know how else to say it. It's kind of disgusting. For lack of a better, I mean, it's just not a good look. And you hate to see it. You know, he has what everyone is calling the best physique in bodybuilding. Period. Better than classic, better than open, all that. But he has the biggest Achilles heel. It really is that bad. Out of anyone's weaknesses nowadays, I think Keon's ab split is the worst. I mean, there are some doozies. There are some bad weaknesses up there. You can put if I were making a list of the top 10 worst weaknesses, maybe it's something like I think Urs or Derek's arms are pretty bad. I mean, Derek probably more so because he's winning the Mr. Olympia. He doesn't even have a single bicep vein. Maybe you want to put his abs up there. Yeah, his actual abs or his arms up there. Maybe you want to put, I mean, maybe top two. Top two is Akeem Williams' back and then Keon's midsection. It's brutal. It's brutal. Looky. Nick's waist when he's off, that's true. The fact that Sean was in the conversation is very telling. True. I just want something different than what we've been getting from men's open. I'd rather reward a physique like Keon's than reward a physique like Derek's or even Samson. I'm fine with rewarding Samson in 2024 in a lot of lineups, but not Derek. Derek's best version, I mean, it's just not that good. I'll tell you that much. Oh, hey, little guy.
I'm happy to see you're still on Earth. You're still breathing.
I didn't know.
I wore all black. I thought you were gonna do it today. I wore all black.
I'm wearing all black.
I know. To your own,
My own funeral.
So how's it looking, man? I saw.
Oh,
it's not bad. It's not bad. I came here earlier and I saw a bunch of people leave and they went to like some other channel. I don't know, some weird it's not like an area code. I don't know, like
right. If you watch that retard, you're just low IQ. But anyway, I need your Prague Pro predictions.
Oh man.
Wait. I want to talk about one more guy because I legit think he's crazy. Hopefully this is his current account. He looks a little young in the profile picture.
That looks young. Yeah, that looked like up your alley. That looks crazy.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Go back to that default picture. Yeah.
I know he's already young. He's already like 20s, early 20s.
Before the Capri Sun, after the Capri Sun, right here.
But Jon Pradels, he also did the British Grand Prix, got 4th or so. I mean, look at the progress, Marcus. I was most impressed with him. I know Crizzo definitely deserved to win. I'm not saying Joan. I don't know why I keep saying Joan. Joan deserved to win. But
is this who got 3rd?
Did he get 3rd or was it 4th?
3rd or 4th. I think it was 3rd or 4th. Yeah. There was somebody who was in 3rd or 4th. I was like, honestly, I could have saw them in his fucking 2nd.
There was a great video. I mean, not the best, obviously, but I mean, it's 2025. What do you expect from bodybuilding? I mean, the proportions, the sheer width and girth, Marcus. I know you've only taken this kind of girth a handful of times in your lifetime.
Only when we used to play it myself. Pause. That's the only.
Okay. Show the comparison pictures of Derek I sent you. maybe. I'm trying to keep this on track. Derek was definitely better conditioned last year. True. Joan has a sloppy physique. Marcus, what do you think about that?
Nah. Shout out to Dusty though, man. I like Dusty. Dusty's one. I'll be seeing Dusty. He stays in here, so shout out to him. But
I love Todd.
I don't think he's I don't think it's I think it reminds me of a better Brett Wilkins. Like if Brett Wilkins actually had.
How does this remind you of Brett Wilkins?
Because I feel like Brett Wilkins actually has a very good physique. It's just sized down. So if you put some round muscle bellies on Brett, I think this is what it would look like.
Oh man!
If you want me to be real honest, I think you like that this guy looks young in his Avi. So you're over
if you want to be real honest, if you want to be real honest, take a look at what Marcus said today. He said, and I quote, for 13, that ain't bad. True or false? True or false? You said that.
True, very true. Very true. But I wasn't, put it this way, my brain wasn't even on that level of pause-worthiness when it comes to saying 13 wasn't bad. Clearly, I'm talking about the price of the stream. The stream is only $13.
The stream is. I recommend you guys actually pick this one up. Code AJ15. That's AJ Kelly Roberts 15. We want to help out our friends here.
Matter of fact, it's only 13 if you're a fucking idiot like Dylan here, because it was actually $12.
I literally put it into the conversion.
You did not have to. Yeah, but you paid for the processing fee. You helped cover the processing fee.
Oh, I didn't know I had to click. They got me good. They got me good.
I know. I can't even give you shit because they almost got me. I was like, wait a minute. And I switched it over and I saw the price go down by like, whatever quid it is or whatever fuck Karuna
that's crazy
coins, chips they have. Yeah.
Anyway, Marcus, we need to know your predictions.
So obviously the top, are we just keeping it to 4?
How about top 5?
All right. Well,
do you want the competitor? I guess you can do.
Top 4 go to the competitor list. Do you have a competitor list? Because I don't want to forget somebody.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. You always want something from me.
I feel like okay.
Something wrong? Competitor list. Take a good mental. This show is huge. What the hell?
Hollingshead says it. Man, I love Hollingshead.
He's fucking done. He's done. He's done. Let's talk about him actually.
No.
Why? You scared of what I'm going to say about James Hollingshead?
Yes, 100%.
We should talk about him though.
All right.
You can start, or do you want me to get? You start.
You start.
Okay. So James did the 2025 British. He did a couple of shows this year, but he restarted his season at the 2025 British Grand Prix, placed behind Jon Pradels, Krizo, Sasan, which he beat Sass off, so I don't think that. He'd love to be behind Sasan. But he was like what, 6th or 5th?
Yeah, he was a little lower than I thought he was going to.
Anyway, I think he's just kind of done. Maybe he can win a very small European show. Maybe he can go to Spain in November and win that big man pro.
I think I think
to beat Akeem.
I think the same thing that's happening with Hollingshead is what we see with Regan, in the sense of just we're kind of anticipating the next best showing. Would you say that Hollingshead in the last 2 years is at the very least going in a better direction? Granted, I think 4 years ago it was a better stage presence, perhaps. More size now. No, realistically, if you look back at like maybe 2021 Olympia, 22 compared to now.
Well, in the past 4 years since he first got on the Olympia stage in 2021, he has done a slight uptick. But if you zoom in and just take the past 2 years, he's been spinning his wheels.
Oh, yeah. A little bit. I do think, I think that the guy has, yeah.
Look, now that I'm not being a hater, you have no argument.
Yeah, you did good.
Because I know how you
that's why I wanted you to go
first. Hater all day.
Yeah. That's why I wanted you to go first. Now, because I really I'm king bias in this bitch. I think that Hollingshead, he's one of the strongest dudes in the IFBB, legit. Aside from like Akeem when it comes to legs, I think aside from James Hollingshead, it's probably Akeem number 2. So that right there automatically brownie points. But I just think that the abs hurt him. They always hurt him. I think that he has the size, man. Pause, but he has the size. James is in the wrong sport. He needs to go do. He's probably powerlifting or something. Shit, he could fare well, and he kind of looks like a powerlifter.
Well, I think he's accruing injuries at this point. But I will say I did a progress report video. That's where I compare like 2 versions of these guys, and I always say James should come in with a bigger physique rather than trying to chase condition or trying to play the balancing act. He always looks better full.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like this is actually very good.
Dumb shredded. He gets dumb shredded. He's able to get shredded. And the issue is in today's climate,
not separated.
It's
like Steve Kuklo.
That's actually a very good comparison, actually.
I've been meaning, this has been on the docket for a while. I've been meaning to do that comparison, but Big King Snake. That's his nickname. That's his nickname. But he gets really shredded, but he doesn't get the separation. So he tries to chase that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't ever get to that.
Yeah, because I've seen him look like, it's crazy how big he looks, especially next to the other competitors in gym, adage, whatever, when you see him. And then when you see what it looks like on stage, it's not the same. And I think it's just chasing that conditioning, that razor sharp conditioning, trying to get that separation. That's probably pretty tough for him. I mean, because
I got to play you something.
For the Olympia 3 occasions before. I do want to win the Arnold Classic one day. And I want to be back at the Olympia and I want to place high. And that's my...
Well, I don't think any of that's going to happen.
I believe it. I believe he could win an Arnold, especially.
He'll have to get invited back.
He'll get invited back.
Well, what about what do you think about him changing coaches every 20 minutes?
I think so I think in today's world, that's probably one of the smartest things you could do. And I know that is not the
really.
Yeah, because what you do say you do 1, 2, 3 shows with a coach tops, get all the knowledge you can from them, move on. You don't need it. Like, I don't think you necessarily need a coach. You do need a pair of eyes. Yes, you do need someone helping you through and kind of, maybe like a micromanager, especially for someone like Holling said, who clearly I think is like, tough for him to do it himself. Like, I think it probably helps having a yes man around per se. I think a coach can be a glorified yes man to an extent. If we're not talking a coach on the level of like a Hani or Patrick, something like that.
Arnold Brazil, maybe. He
can win the Arnold UK.
Yeah, maybe if for that home field advantage. Look,
you just said it yourself. He has a lot of the quality. He has the boxes. He just needs to check them all.
I don't think he has. Look, I used to love James Hollingshead. Now I realize he's kind of an emotional guy. I'm trying to take it easy on the insults. He's an emotional guy. He changes. Look, it's fine. Either I think the strat for guys is no coach or one coach
or your wife.
That's stupid. That's the last thing.
I know I'd get you out of your little shitty bag you was in. Hey, we've seen it. We've seen the success. Look at Keon.
I can't wait till he gets 5th today. No,
but he's not getting 5th. He's not. 4th. I don't even know if he's gonna
But I'll be sure that if he does get 1st, I'll make sure to give his wife or girlfriend none of the credit. And if he gets 5th, I'll make sure to give her all the credit. Anyway, I don't think there's much to say about James. I will say this. Final word on James. And this is coming to his defense. Nick Strength and Power hyped him up crazy one year for the Olympia. I think it was 2021. He said, "Oh, he can be top 6. He's the dark horse." And Nick Strength and Power, he's just not I don't want to say he's not a smart guy because I don't think that's necessarily the case, but he's just phoning it. He just goes by what's in front of him. He just doesn't care that much, which is fine. Phoning it in and still pulling tens of thousands of views. I wish I was him.
You've seen him do it with Patrick Moore, Brett.
Right. You see, but
Wesley got over the hump. I will say that.
You know why he hypes up Wesley? Because Wesley won his online contest he did one year, Mr. Golden Era.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's then credit. That's cool.
Right. It is cool. But in James's case, he got hyped up so early, like at the turn of the decade, like 2021, 2020, after winning those 2 shows. And then after that, it's just his physique may have gotten slightly better at some shows, but I mean, overall, how can you say you want to win the Arnold when you're placing 5th or 6th or whatever at the British Grand Prix, which had no one in it? So, I mean, Chriso didn't even go to the Olympia this year. But anyway, I think he is kind of a victim of hype. Hype train gone wrong, but that is what it is.
Yeah. How can you use a phrase like it's so telling when you use a phrase like at the turn of the decade?
Is it not the turn of the decade?
No, it's just such a cute phrase for a little
And
lad
you know
like
what?
yourself.
You know what? You literally crashed out last podcast because you were calling me a hater and I called you out.
Yeah, you called me out. You sure did.
You were just mad because that guy said you were full of shit.
Yeah, that
It did. It got you heated. I think that's the last guy we have to look at, by the way. I don't think anybody else. We've looked at Joan. I mean, Jan Turek is in here. He follows me. Big fan of whatever happened to Peter Wolski? You know who I'm talking about? Or is it Peter Wolski? No, it's not.
you got the last name right.
Christian Wolski.
There you go.
Bro, he should have done this show. He absolutely should have done this show. What the hell? Bro, this package was great. This New York Pro version.
Oh, yeah?
It was good. Take a drink every time Marcus crashes or says pause. Crazy. But no, he should hit up some of these European shows. Christian can get to the Olympia without a doubt. He's a guy that with the point system will easily get to the Olympia. Easily. One of my favorite athletes that no one really knows.
One of your favorite packages, right? As we said, you love
one of my favorite packages and physiques too. But anyway, Marcus, give me your top 5.
All right. So I feel like I'd be an idiot not to put, man, dude, I don't know. Oh, man. I'm just seeing the glare from your glasses. What are you drinking?
No more point system for open, brother. I guess I'm just retarded. Don't listen to me. It's only points for classic and below, or 212 and below, I guess.
I'm gonna say Samson
no,
first.
No. Yes, no. I think Todd's right. Samson's first.
Yeah, I'll do Samson first. It's just okay. Put it this way: to me, it's between him and Keon. Like I want to see Keon, and I know and I'm just saying that just to be right if it happens. I want to say. Go ahead.
I want to say Todd is right about no points for open, points for 212.
Yeah, it's for men's physique, classic.
Right, it's for all the bloated divisions.
Yeah, it's the people that have all the
Thank God. I thought when I saw that they were going to take the top 25 in points for open, I about had an aneurysm. But anyway, you're going to go Samson first, Keon second.
Yeah, and then I want to say Martin.
Okay.
And then Curzo.
Do you want to place a 5th? James is out there. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
James fifth.
Joan is out there.
James 5th.
You're an idiot. you're so full of shit. Okay, number 1, Martin. I'm gonna do it. Number 1, Martin. Number 2, Samson. Keon. Ooh, I may put Crizzo ahead of Keon. Crizzo, Joan.
Not your little guy you like? Oh, you did put your little guy you like.
Yeah,
little young face.
Little, please. Like you can handle that.
Oh man, that's how quickly you do that is crazy, man.
Quickly, I do what?
That just the way you turned it into that. It's just.
Are you jealous of my wit?
No, God no.
Hey, what did you think about the? We were talking earlier about this version of Samson, the 2023 Prague Pro. Underrated.
Yes, and it's crazy because the other one you showed me was from the same. It was from the same show, right? Where his actual posing routine, where he has the green trunks.
Yes, yeah, that's at the night show or 2 days.
Well, he looks better here.
Yeah,
this package pause looked way better than the other green trunks. If that was the night show, whatever it is, he looked way better here, like night and day. Pun intended.
Do you think if he recuperates enough to 2023 and brings something like this, he'll win?
I think that if he brings this same look,
he'd win the Olympia.
I mean, a year later is when it happened. So he was able to pretty much replicate this good enough at Olympia. Maybe with a little bit more size, I would say, at Olympia. right? Would you think he was a bit?
It wasn't as full. It wasn't.
You don't think it was as full?
It may have technically been the same size, but not the same pop.
Well, he has there's a pop here that it definitely wasn't there at this year's Olympia. So
he should go back to hitting the abs and thighs like that only. His straight on abs and thighs is dog water. Tell me I'm wrong.
His most muscular has gotten better. To be
Has
real.
it?
Yeah, go back to it right quick. Watch him take.
We'll have to watch it again.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch it again. We have Todd's top 5. 1 Martin, 2nd Keon, 3 Samson, 4 Crizzo, 5 Joan. I'm interested to see if Samson spilled over. He was 300 pounds yesterday. Hopefully they do a reverse. Now I sound like a coach. Honestly, reverse carb load where he doesn't even carb up. Because at one of these shows around the Arnold or something, I think it was the Arnold UK, he didn't even carb up. He just kind of like ate and then went out there. You know? And I don't think that's the worst thing for Samson. When he's full, when he's his normal Samson self, I don't think having this convoluted peak week where you're adding all these carbs is great for him. Because the stomach is an issue. The conditions are holding the conditions already an issue. So I think he should do a minimum amount possible. So I would have liked to see him in these 2 weeks fill up and then, you know, bring that down as the 2 weeks go down, especially the last couple of days.
Yeah. I mean, someone that what happened to the Olympia was a fucking catastrophe.
It was pretty bad.
I mean, it is.
Do you think Martin should have beat him at that Olympia? This Olympia, by the way.
I'm not saying he should have, but he could have. So okay. he could have. Yeah, he could have. He could have beat him. I think that the fact, put it this way, there's no telling with how the judges acted at the Olympia. But the night show, if Samson did not come back the little bit better that he did, there is a good chance they would have knocked him down. Personally, Martin's also white, so you know that helps.
Ash, I'm going to pronounce his name correctly here. His name is Ashutosh. So he places Samson first, Martin in second, third Keon, fourth Crizzo, fifth Joan.
Yeah, that's realistic. Actually, I mean it's realistic.
Isaac Stokes says first Samson, Martin, Kronos. Wow. Keon, and fifth James, maybe Joan. That's crazy. I can't believe Kronos is doing the show.
I like Tosh Bagash's little
Yo.
I feel like it's the safest lineup. You know what I mean?
Is that what I had? No, I put Martin.
You got Martin. You did edgy, but I agree. Like I can see Martin messing around and taking this victory. I do not think Crizzo is going to take it, but he has been looking pretty been looking pretty good. How do you feel about his last showing?
I thought it was really good. Well, we talked about before you got here. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the posing. I liked the improvements, but I'd like to see him a bit tighter this year. Show over the week. I hopefully he gets a little more dried out, but a week is only a week. But I mean, the posing overall, besides the rear double, which is just, I mean, like you said, it's a catastrophe.
He got the Nelly obliques, man. That's the one thing that kills me.
Yeah. The posing looks a little more steady, wouldn't you say?
I mean, yeah, especially compared to probably what it was at the New York Pro, because New York Pro is pretty bad.
You saw that in person, right?
Yeah.
You saw the Pittsburgh too. Yeah. That's when you pissed off Derek.
Yeah. That's when Derek came up in his little.
Don't talk about Dylan like that. He's from Indiana with me. We go to the same church.
Okay. I do think that it's his wife's fault that he was downsized to the Mr. O. An actual coach would tell him that he's small. I doubt his wife would tell him that. I
feel like, okay, hold on. This person clearly doesn't have a girl. Okay, like a wife or a girl is gonna tell you you're small way before coaches. Coach is gonna
no. Here's the problem. Like all women, she is influential. She is easily influenced. So
no, you got it right the first time, Black Pill. She's influential. They have a high influence on you. I know. Go ahead.
That too. But she was. She's everyone, including me. So we all had a hand in Samson's downfall. We all said, oh, we'd like to see him coming a bit sharper. Judges said that. All the pundits said that. We need to see him coming a bit sharper.
Yeah, we all
And
fucked up.
she said, oh, small. That automatically means we need to take 20 pounds off of him. And it's like a James situation. I don't think he has the genetics to be absolutely peeled out of his mind, especially in like these areas that people look in, like the lower back and the glutes. So
20 pounds means you're coming down from 306. I don't think Samson is necessarily stepping on stage at 306. We got to keep that in mind.
He was though.
When was he over 306 on stage? Because I know
he
was
at the 2024 Olympia. He says so, and I didn't believe him until this year because he weighed 280-ish on stage, and then now he showed the scale, and now he's back up to 300. So I believe it now that he was 300 last year.
Well, it's still only 14 pounds, but I get it.
Okay, exactly. There's only 14 pounds. My homie before his first show was practicing some pose, and I was making some tweaks, and his GF walked past and that he was looking a little small and walked off. I felt so bad for bro. That honestly, this is why I just hate women. Anyway, no one told him to come in smaller. Then he goes and plays the victim card. I did what the judges asked. Hey,
well, I mean, the judge. I don't. Is that how you worded it? Did he actually? Because I didn't see. I don't be on.
I think he put that on the story. I think he was
like
doing like a breakdown on the story. I don't know. Maybe it was on a podcast.
Marcus off topic, but what breed are you? They are. I think they're just
No one cares, bro.
I think they're just small hair. Yo, go. I see the reflection of your mirror in your glasses.
It's not a mirror. It's my ring light.
It bothers me.
Okay, you know what? It bothers me that it bothers your girlfriend that you cry in front of her.
100%. My girl told me do not ever cry in front of me because I find that shit to be so unattractive. So I said, "Fuck." All right,
you're such
a little soldier. Yeah, I think they're just short hair. One of them looks like a Siamese though. My little kitty cat.
Yo, where is open? Get these broads off the stage.
Is it still girls?
They didn't work out. How are there so many women? I started the stream an hour ago now, and there was classic, and then they went to women like 15 minutes later. So I've been on the stream for 45 minutes, and in that 45 minutes, it's been all women.
These look like amateur women too.
Yes, it's all amateur today besides the open.
Okay, yeah, they definitely. That I will say that is pretty crazy, and I'm shocked that girl beat the girl to the right, by the way.
Okay, you can stop. Just got here. Who's winning as of right now, guys? Boy, do
let
I have
know.
news for you.
Yeah, let them know. No, Ali, dude. Crizzo's center call out right now as we speak.
Right. My wife told me to stop being a pussy after I cried to her. Yeah, that's a real woman. One that won't leave, but one that does tell you you need to be a man. Cry in front of us, it's okay. I thought that meant you were being a woman, but then I realized no woman watches my channel. It should be that way. He said the judges told him, Samson. He said the judges told him to come in tighter and that he could afford to sacrifice the size. And he made that decision, and that was a mistake, but he took full accountability. Yeah, I mean, he should have just. He probably should have just replicated. I mean, here's the thing. Here's like the dirty little secret that no one wants to talk about. The judges don't know what they want. The judges don't know what they want. They don't. And I know that, I mean, to some extent they do. They know right now that they want a small waist. And as long as it's carried by Derek Lunsford, that's what they want. But other than that, they don't really know. They don't know. They can see, yeah, they may want you to improve certain areas, but it makes hardly any difference to them. They don't give a fuck. Anyway.
That is one of my worries is that I don't know how well Keon's going to size up to like just Samson in general. Samson and Crizzo, that's another issue.
What does ICL mean? You're black. You should know this.
Maybe I can't lie.
Well,
ICL.
Oh, it is. Lie. It is. I can't lie. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
I would know that.
I guess
we had to plug it into Chat EBT.
you're a tad late to the turn of the decade, my friend.
Right. I say absolutely goated phrases like turn of the decade. I can't lie.
Me and my knickers were here, and
Whoa! I
My
can't
neck,
lie.
no.
I don't really care. I can't lie. My girlfriend was okay with it, but my mom also had died, so it's a slightly different situation. You can't be crying in front of your girlfriend.
Whoa, what?
That's true. Think 2018 Phil. They rewarded him in 2017 and 2018 he gets punished. Yup. It reminds me of when William Martin asked the judge that he should improve, and he said the waist. and then William said, but it's genetics, and the judge replied with, I guess it's over. Oh wow. I'm a big fan of William Martin's. They want Ronnie Coleman, but he ain't competing in today's era, and no one has the physique of someone, but someone has to place first. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I thought this was I feel like prior to 2025, I thought Samson was going to be able to start to make that kind of track record, and this really threw the fucking train off the track.
It was going to go one of two ways. Samson was actually going to have a small dynasty, or he'll forever, or he caught lightning in the bottle one time, and he'll probably not be even top 2 again.
How do you feel about Keon as far as having that? Like, so Keon to me is, you were making fun of, who you were making fun of the other day? Terrence. You were calling Terrence a little easy bake oven version of Ronnie. And I feel like
that's
Keon,
so true, though. That's so true.
But I do feel like that Keon embodies that. Like, he actually is a small version of Ronnie.
Yeah, if Ronnie Coleman was legit pregnant. I mean, Ronnie had the ab split. I've seen Keon.
You think that Keon looks pregnant?
Listen here. No, I don't think he looks pregnant. He looks postpartum. Now, I will say, I've seen Keon defend his ab split by saying, Ronnie Coleman, he had this picture. There was a mural of Ronnie Coleman, and he pointed up there, and he was lifting his shirt up, and he was like, oh, look, Ronnie Coleman's just like me. I'm just as good as Ronnie Coleman. And it's just like, even your ab split is worse.
Who said that? Who said that?
Keon.
Keon?
Yeah. Hold on.
You got to put some respect on Keon's name, man.
Oh, no, it's great. One of the greatest physiques in the world with the biggest weakness. Derek went to Steve Weinberger and gave a hefty oral donation to the Jewish people. I will say, out of all the weaknesses today, is there anything worse across all divisions besides Keon's abs? Akeem's back?
Somebody's arms?
Derek's arms? I said that. I said if I was making a top 10 list, I'd say top 10 worst weaknesses.
The safe haven for Keon's abs is he does a lot of his poses in that kind of vacuum. So
or the transition, the hands come right down in front of the waist. He doesn't let anyone see.
I remember one year Hunter Labrada was doing that during everything. I was like, I can't lie. I'll be doing the same thing if I was him. Like, it's smart, you know. I feel like
probably be covering up that little package.
Hell yeah, especially when you're trying to get breath. Yo, you up there posing for 10 minutes straight with all that. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. So yeah, I'll be sitting there getting my breaths in too, not letting them judges see it, because you know damn well they're gonna try to, do that.
It's actually very easy to deal with Keon's ab split. Just simply don't look at it. I mean, really, he should consider surgery, and I'm not even joking. Am I the only one that hates the way Keon's lats looks when he hits the frontal bicep? They're uneven, but I don't think they're bad. Hottie's nationality is a worse weakness. True. Ronnie's waist wasn't so bad for the time. Short, low lats and big legs write that off. It was his ab shape that was horrible. And Keon's abs, I mean, they're just falling off his stomach. It's literally like you made a sculpture out of clay and you're watching it just melt. Well, not even clay. You just made it. You made it out of a dough, a nice cookie dough, chocolate chip for my chocolate boy. and you put this in the oven and you're just watching it split. You're just watching the abs cave in on themselves. It's brutal.
All right, now say two things nice about Keon.
Everything else is great. Everything else is great. There's literally nothing else you can really say besides maybe he'll get outsized. And he needs to bring the condition this time around, of course.
Yeah,
that's the
that's gonna
thing.
be important. I hope he doesn't go chase size or anything like that. I hope that he actually comes to the show a little bit more conditioned looking than Olympia.
Can you add Derek to the one who to the vote for who wins? Keon's abs are monstrous. Wow, that's crazy. Diogo Montenegro got a surgery to fix the ab split. That's why he didn't go to the Olympia this year. Honestly, probably worth it. We'll see how it turns out, but maybe worth it, honestly. I mean, for Keon, can you really do worse? But Marcus, I said something crazy while you were gone. I'm going to say it again. I think maybe I said it earlier, but I'm going to mention it now that we're talking about Keon again. His open career is dead before it even began.
Keon?
Yep.
What's making you say that? Aside from, are you saying high hopes of him moving up to open since he was 211.9 pounds on stage?
Look, what we get today is going to be different than a true open version, right? Now, if he does well, he'll probably stay in open. I think that's a fair assumption. But can his abs don't have another 10, 15, 20 pounds in them? They don't have another 5.
You know what? All right. So put it like this, right? So I have a strong feeling that we're going to get a very good idea if, and I'm not saying I agree with this, but we're going to get a very good idea if Keon has to go put on 10, 15, 20 plus pounds of muscle to do well and fare well in the open. I think today will be a real marker for that. Put it this way. He's going up against 2 of the top 5 at the men's O, right? And he's probably going to place, if not between them, pause, right behind them, pause, somewhere in that same vicinity. So that should be a telltale for anybody that regardless of putting on 10 plus pounds, he can actually fare with these dudes. I think today's going to be that I think that you're right in what you're saying. And today will be the day that will cement if he's actually going to really try to move up to open. But I think they already know with him coming up on stage being 211, maybe he could have had a little bit more to, since he wasn't fully conditioned, he probably could have got a little lower. But the dude's going to I think he can fare well with exactly the weight he is at now, just a little bit more conditioned than he was on the Olympia stage.
I'll be right back. Don't talk about anything important, Dylan, while I'm gone, or you'll be bottom tonight. All right. Did you hear that Derek almost died from diuretics? Yes. Did you know that mental breakdown he had backstage wasn't actually a mental breakdown? Chris Aceto almost killed him.
Wait, what happened with that? I saw something.
Go watch Ivan Bodybuilding's video. The prejudging is about to start, by the way. I believe it looks like it's about to start. But Ivan did some detective work, as he does, and he found out that Derek was basically I forget the medical term for it. Low potassium, basically, because diuretics, even though they were potassium-sparing diuretics. We know Chris Aceto. Anyone will tell you that he's an old school guy. He likes using diuretics. We've all heard that. Just like it's like Milos with his insulin. But Derek, he was like getting a full body cramp backstage. He didn't feel well, but he didn't want to drink water, of course. Because it's right backstage. Bonac made him drink water because he's like, bro, you have a family. Let's be serious about this. And that's why he was last. Not a mental breakdown. I speed ran my family dinner. I think I'll be disowned, but at least I made it back in time for prejudging. Imagine having a family. Oh, they're just beating off Steve Weinberger right now.
Somebody said that the conspiracy theorist is back at it again.
Oh, please.
My boy Ash.
Oh, please.
Ash Cash Bagash.
Okay. Oh, you didn't comment on Martin. I commented on Martin, but I want to know what you had to say about Martin at the Olympia and what you think. We'll look at this video, and also I got some updates to show you. Actually, I just want to start there. I don't know if you saw these black and white photos. What do you think?
Very impressive. Very impressive. But the thing is, they're black and white, so these are
Okay.
great for like the future. You know what I mean? These remind me of like old school magazine shots, like our version of it, today's version of it.
They're great for the future. What does that even mean?
So there's something that I would have like hung up if I was Martin. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like they're that kind of thing. Like these are really dope for like. I don't think these were to like impress us, pause, but I do not think that that's what this was for. Personally, I mean, you can't even see half his body because it's so dark, unless that's just my laptop screen. But
your
like,
father
he
said
got
something.
Samson's. He got Samson's legs.
Looking even way better than in Vegas.
Looking even way better. Looking even way better than the Vegas, and legs are getting more. You can't even really.
Who did you say Brett Wilkin looked like earlier? Oh, Joan Pradles. That was an.
I said Joan looks like the maximized version of him.
You said Brett Wilkin was. You said Brett Wilkin was Joan Pradles. You said he was the next Ronnie Coleman.
Now go to the second picture, because that's actually something I could tell. Even though it's gym lighting and all that, not that one. Fuck, man, you and these black and white pictures. Go to the one to the right. That
The second picture?
No, not the fucking. No.
Second.
The second. You are here. You are here. Yeah, you're here. You're here.
The second to last photo. Is that what you meant?
Keep scrolling through. No, these are the. All right, now go to the beginning. I just wanted to see, like, this one is very impressive. I wanted to see the second photo on his little whatever. Yeah, this one.
Oh, the second photo?
Yeah. There you go. Him and his girl, man. Another one, just, his girl riding with him to the end. See?
That's
You
so
don't-
gay.
you
That
don't
is
get
so
on.
gay. The weird situation with Keon in opening is that he may not be Samson.
In the opening, in his picture is like hand in hand.
In
It's not like the new
he may
horror
not be
movie.
Samson, but he certainly beat Derek. So he loses to fourth spot, but beats Mr. That's the problem. I can compare guys.
That was a mind fuck.
No,
the
no.
puzzle pieces it took to get there.
Literally
was
just open your
crazy.
ears. Okay, look.
No, I read it. I understand. You got to take this person.
Hey,
Put him
do you need
here,
me to break out the
put that
whiteboard?
person here, and then put that person down here, and that's what you got.
No. He's saying.
I know you're gonna fend for what he's saying. You've been arguing
Literally-
this shit for 2 weeks.
Literally, you can't even understand it.
You can't even understand it.
Look.
You can't even
Look.
understand it. Let me fix my glasses. You can't even understand it.
Okay, look.
You can't even understand it. At the turn of the decade, the Olympia has changed. And you have to take this jigsaw piece and put it with that one, and you get
Marcus,
the small movie.
Marcus, you're just upset because that guy told you were full of shit and you know it.
Yeah, I'm so unfull of shit. It's crazy.
Okay. The takeaway here is this guy is saying Derek shouldn't have been first place at the Mr. Olympia, because you can compare guys to the rest of the lineup and they won't beat those guys. Like if I compared Martin to Hottie, he won't beat him, but he'll beat Derek. Sorry, I had to spell that out for you, pea brain.
You and your little fucking phrasing.
Pea brain.
Fucking Dexter's laboratory vocabulary.
Pea brain.
You talk like a troglodyte, bro. I can't lie. I've been on that chat EBT. I've been on that chat EBT.
Wait, say the first word again. I thought like a
lie.
what? No. I heard your little impression. That motherfucker. What's a troglodyte? What's that word? What's that
Troglodyte?
nerdy ass shit you just said?
I think that's what they used to call retards back in the day.
What is it called?
Or maybe that was Mongoloids.
Yeah, your fucking ancestors. That's what you're referring to.
Yeah, troglodytes. are like cavemen.
Straight
They're like
from
cavemen.
the middle of Indiana, fucking those types. Yeah.
You look like you. I've seen crazy things crawl out of Baltimore. None crazier than that.
Here you go. Right here. This is the best comment right here.
Are you reading it? Or is it on this video or is it in the last video? Is it about me?
It was fuck, I can't find it. Hold on, let me go back to YouTube.
Today, please.
No, I can't find it.
Oh, it's on my video.
It's on your yeah.
Which one? Hold
on.
You're such a
fuck, I can't find it.
You're so full of shit.
I'll bring it up later. Skip topics. I'll bring it up later. I am
Skip
gonna bring it
topics.
back around.
We're waiting for your opinion on Martin, actually, now that I remember.
Martin looks fucking incredible.
Okay,
Those
bro.
pictures, the second picture I wanted you to look at, I feel like that is a very telltale. I think that you are correcting your little
analysis. And if my analysis is correct,
yeah, Martin could win this shit.
Well, usually you just call me a hater.
Yeah, because you're a fucking hater.
You literally you can't even come up with an argument to my analysis. So you just say, you're a hater.
All right, I got a
that's
serious question. Do you think at the turn of the next decade, Martin will be Mr. Olympia?
Yeah. Before then.
Me too.
Duh. You don't even understand. I can't even lie. ChatGPT be saying Martin Fitzwater beats Keon. Do you know that? ChatGPT, if you go take a look at the muscle discard.
Hey guys, did you guys know Martin's my dad? He's my
Martin
dad.
He's
my dad.
Do you know what I'm talking
dad.
about though? Martin Muscle Discord put Martin and Keon together, and it said Keon beats Martin. That good old ChatGPT.
Yeah, well, that's what he should probably switch over to. Honestly, he should switch over to ChatGPT because I'm pretty sure they'd have Keon winning.
ChatGPT would have. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Keon is first place on Chat.
Yo, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now. They have an ad. It's called Veiny Galaxy. It's a It's a pre-workout. Who names their shit Veiny Galaxy? I sent your mom to the Veiny Galaxy last night, Marcus. I don't know if you know about that. I stopped in Baltimore yesterday before I went to Prague, and I gave her. I sent her to the Veiny Galaxy.
The Veiny Galaxy. That's interesting.
What do you think about this comment I put on screen?
Muscle Discord is challenged.
How hims feel about losing hims, food stamps and shit.
I'm dehydrate. That's Derek backstage.
Veiny Galaxy. That's literally. I'm dehydrate. No, they just had this pre-workout ad on the stream, and it was called Veiny Galaxy.
It's for people like Dylan who need help. You know,
I wish I was sent to that Veiny Galaxy.
Getting that little extra pump down there. You know what I'm saying?
ChatGPT has Phil Klahar and Derek as 1 and 2 for the show. Crazy. Crazy. What's even funnier to that? Does Dylan actually work out? No, I've never hit the gym in my entire life. Man, so I got to refresh. Your top 5 is in 5th, James, 4th, Crizzo, 3rd, Martin, 2nd, Keon, 1st, Samson.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not putting enough respect on Martin. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're not jumping off a bridge by saying Martin could win this show.
Right.
Like, Martin could actually. I know. I'm telling you, I thought this was you got my hopes up, man. You text me something specifically, so I'm just. I don't
my
know.
top 5: Joan in 5th, Joan, Crizzo,
that one,
Keon, Samson, Martin.
Yeah, I mean, it was dumb close at the Olympia, man. But we're not going to get the same Samson, and clearly we're not getting the same Martin.
I know this one's a joke, but people always spell my name, and they're just utterly like Josh spelling my name with an extra I, not just Dillon, but he said Dillion. Dillion.
Gives a fuck.
That has to be. I mean, that's retarded. Dylan is bigger than me, and I'm 160. Technically true.
Yo, Food Stampson is crazy. I'm dehydrate. Saying some dumb shit.
We should make him a moderator.
Funnier and funnier.
Food stamps.
I'm dehydrate because I has no Kool-Aids anymore. This has to be I hope this is not a white
Dicklin.
Dicklon.
Man, I wish they just start open prejudging.
Food Stampson is hilarious. That's fucked up.
That's pretty funny. Food stamps.
Yeah,
I'd say that in all my videos if I wouldn't get flagged for racism.
Your tone of voice screams racism. So yeah, you can't say.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Actually,
by that.
What do you mean?
If
by
it
that?
ain't that, it's fucking. Pop. pop, pop to the the elementary kind of thing. You know what I mean? A little Sandy Hookington. So
Martin Fitzwater. I gotta practice this. Martin Fitzwatermelon and fried chicken.
that's the original Wizard of Oz. What's that Black Wizard of Oz movie called?
Is it just Return to Oz? With the black scarecrow, or what are you talking about? I think I know what you're talking about.
It's called Oz. I think this is called Oz.
Is it just Oz?
I think so.
Oz
the
movie.
Fitzwater melon fried sound like that version of the whatever the other.
No, you're just not that. You're just not that intelligent.
Dude. You look at Dusty's last. That's definitely. I like that. You should post that one.
It's 5'1". More like 5'6". You can see the racist sparkle in Dylan's eyes.
Facts.
Dillion's eyes.
You see facts. He gets a little anime twinge at the at his little glasses rim. See a little twinkle.
This needs to, do you have some 411 tops?
Jackie boy, anything but talk about bodybuilding.
It's Jakey boy, clearly. Jackie boy?
Do you know him?
I don't know him, but I'm not an idiot. Jackie boy?
You're not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. See, that's the shit. That's the reason why people put you on lists. The way you said idiot. I'm not an idiot. God,
I'm turning your mic down.
I'm so big on guns, but
yeah, you would be. Gotta have my switch for them streets of Baltimore. Just in case I run into food stamps.
Yeah, you really do get this little twinkle in your voice whenever you say shit like that.
I love calling you the Baltimore Brave.
I know what you do in the bathroom every morning after you.
The bathroom.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Please crash out more Marcus. I'm almost done. Jesus Christ, yo, your people are crazy.
My people. Not my people. Dylan was Confederate General. Marcus, expect a hate-filled paragraph comment in your future. I mean, honestly, he deserves them. He's full of shit. Oh, this is the best one. Andrew jacked my butt. That's great. We need one for Derek. We definitely need. I would use that one for Derek, though. I can be, you're allowed to be racist against white people, so I would definitely use that one. Maybe you want to make it slightly Jewish. I don't know. You missed Jack my Hellcat there. I'm dehydrate. Crazy. Marcus, do you have something to do at 3:00?
I thought you did. What was that?
I do. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
You're a youth pastor?
Unironically, kind of. Hey, do you remember last year's talk?
Y'all trying to go to Chick-fil-A before it closes tomorrow. We gotta get there early. They're gonna close in 17.
Oh, this is real original. I'm dehydrate. Derek comes for it. That's a classic. Andrew jacked me off.
Now I'm starting to think I'm dehydrated might be white because when it came to
he most definitely
people,
is.
He fell off the fucking island. That was terrible.
Yeah. We saw the first comment before, then you deleted. What is the one that was deleted? I don't think I can see the
comments.
No, I didn't. I'm on StreamYard. I don't know if you can. Can you delete comments on Stream? Yeah, you can. But I don't know if it'll show me the ones that are deleted. I may have to go to the YouTube studio. Marcus, I'm going to hurt myself if this show doesn't come on soon.
Is it still women?
It's not even on. They're just showing a background. It's red clouds because it's
yeah, what the fuck?
Come on. Hold on.
Well, here in the comments, if you're not putting who you think's gonna win, put these names. I want to hear some good little Punnington.
We need some racist names for the top bodybuilders.
It doesn't have to be racist. Jesus Christ.
They all have been racist. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? See, you have to stop that. It's gonna get you in trouble.
Why?
Because it's what ends up having your name put on those lists, man.
What list?
The list. You know what list I'm talking about.
The Epstein list. We're already on it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the other.
You
list,
literally,
not your classic.
And I quote, here's something you said today. I can't even talk about what you sent me today. That I have to edit out your phone number. That was so cringe. I can't believe you sent me that. And you sent it to me unironically. Anyway, you said for 13, that ain't bad.
That shit is barely pause worthy. For 13, that ain't bad.
What? You heard it here first.
We're talking about the price of the stream.
Yeah, nice cop out, bro.
It's not a
cop out. We've seen how you talk about the CP division. I've got the live stream on my laptop and Project Bodybuilding on the big screen. Priorities. Starline Fitness Pro. I love his profile picture. Anyway, it was just the one where you accidentally just put Andrew Jack and I was just messing. Oh, okay. Look at Ash bragging in the comments. I have it on my 55-inch 4K TV. Do better. Bro, shut your bitch ass up. Oh my god. My 55 4K TV. Something that Marcus would say. Actually, I have a 55-inch 4K TV.
Well, here, we got your next fucking at name, Atheist Nihilist.
Yes, I love Atheist Nihilist.
Something
I'm watching Dylan on IMAX and the Proc, because it's not Prague. Prague is a G. Proc Prejudging on my Apple Watch. Yo, we can't. Yo. 55 inches, Dylan ain't even that tall. True.
So there, listen to the person who questioned your workout routine. Bruh said, "Yeah, go check out Martin's."
I work out at the Diamond Gym. You know about that place, Marcus?
Is that the little it look like a little Philly place where all the white people who go there wear fucking do-rags?
Hold on.
Is that one right?
I won't be able to play the sound off any of these clips, and that's unfortunate because it's like
it's either in Delaware or Philly.
Sound.
Yeah. So if you go look at all the white people who go to the gym, right?
Why is your mic clipping? It makes me want to crash out.
It made me want to crash out.
I want to kill you. I can't. Whoa, that was a joke. That is a joke. Anyway, I've seen some good clips today. I didn't save any of them. But we
still messing up now. No. All right, go down to the little the kid who looks like the kid from the end of the White Chicks movie. No. They two little kids. Fuck. What was it? Where was it? Oh, go up. Top left of your screen right now. God, Jesus, help me.
Oh, Alex Eubank. This guy's an idiot. This guy's like 5'2" and 300 pounds, and not in a good way.
Don't make fun of him because he's your height. But if you look at the thumbnail picture, why are they wearing the little? They when they go to, I ain't never seen them wear a do-rag.
It's real hood shit.
And they go there. Yeah, it just feels a little funny, man. But good.
Dylan wears a do-rag because of his white guilt trying to fit in. I'm watching this on the Vegas Sphere. Muscle Discord is showing it.
But I'm telling you, if you go and look at these videos, all the white people, they just so happen to have some like oblong fitting do-rag on their head, knowing they just bought it from the Dollar Tree. You see how the dude in the back fits correctly?
I think you're jealous. Man, look at these guys.
Hold on, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Some other.
I think this one's on drugs. I think they're both on drugs, but I think this one is on hard drugs. And I'm not talking about steroids. But I don't know if you've seen this. I mean, it's all pain, no gain. Like, what is that? What is that?
That's your shit. That's your peak male experience. That's like right up your alley, dude.
If you guys want a good laugh, go look at Diamond Gym and just search Diamond Gym on Instagram.
I fuck with their videos. I just think it's funny when the white people go there wearing the do-rag. It's just very funny.
I think it's never mind. I can't. Never mind. Dylan did a Steve Austin. Hell yeah. Isn't that your brother, Marcus?
Yeah, it's my brother.
You know who he kind of looks like?
Why aren't you saying it? Who?
Well, you were supposed to guess.
Oh, he looks like me. He's my fucking brother.
Right, that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. Okay, is this open? If this is not, I think, that's Tim Buddha-san. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna, bro. This is literally an hour and 50
Yeah, it's
minutes.
crazy. Say people, make sure to take them screenshots.
Todd, take some screenshots of the main call out. I don't care about the initial numerical call out. Todd and or Ash, please take screenshots.
This is why EP and them have more people in their live, man. Come on.
No, people that listen to EP are just utterly retarded. And I'm not even lying. Oh, look at me, I'm Kinson. Wow, guys, he looks really good. Welcome back to EP09. Somebody clip that and send it to him.
You should send Dusty your
Do you have to pay for the stream? Yes.
Send him your login.
Hey, shh.
Will that get you messed up? I bet I don't know.
Do you have to pay for the live stream? It's only $13. $12
if you're not an idiot like Dylan.
With code AJ15. That's AJ Kelly Roberts code.
Yeah, AJ15. Samson's
on,
guys.
I like Dylan. Pause. Okay. Yo, there's Martin Fitzwater.
My dad.
His tan's really dark. Even for the
they
stream.
all look very dark, but yeah, I wonder if that's gonna help him or hurt him.
Is that Brady King? Did he go back to open? That's not Brady King, is it? I hope not. That'd be hilarious.
Samson
Brady
looks
King.
a lot bigger than Martin.
It's about the motion in the ocean, brother.
Brad. I feel you, but
I heard you had a botched circumcision.
yes, fucking. That's why it looks like it's hanging down longer. It sucks, man. It's a gift and a curse.
I don't think that is. Who did I say? Brady King, because he's not on the list unless I completely missed him.
Martin's back looks good.
It looks just like him though. Yeah, it's definitely not Brady King. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, I don't think Martin's placing in front of Samson.
If Samson is on, he just wins.
That's what I'm saying. Is he looks good. I mean, he looks pretty good. The size is there. Martin looks good too. Martin looks very sharp. Samson actually has oil on him, thank God. At least on his back. Paul.
You know what I said? Oh, Chriso has those bright red trunks today. It's going to look like he's wearing nothing when they blend into the background.
What you said, that was crazy.
You don't understand.
Chriso has those bright red trunks on today. It's going to look like he's wearing nothing.
I'm unable to buy the stream. It says unavailable in your region. Well, try not living in India next time, Ash.
Maybe get like a VPN or something.
Yeah, get a VPN.
A VPN?
Get a VPN right now. Or you don't, or you're stripped of your moderator status. Maybe we'll make Todd a moderator. I only have one right now, and it's Ash.
Krizzle looks good.
They're showing those judges. Did you notice that?
Yes, it's a little. And these are the ones that actually put out the list of the judges with their name and everything. And I know you're
more women than men, by the way. What the hell's up with that?
A dude with the little whatever that like mohawk little ponytail thingy looks pretty decent. Good conditioning.
You said you want to sleep with him?
If that's what you heard, then that's what you heard.
Okay, nothing yet. Oh, Rep 1 is there, so we'll probably actually get good videos. Oh, V. Kalberg is there as well. He does the photography for this show. So there's actually going to be good pics and vids of this one. There's your boy Keon from Baltimore.
Oh, bus. Oh, he's on screen now?
He's in this call out, yeah. Martin looks pretty good. I bet with the stream not being, if you know, we're looking on this darker stream, I bet he looks a lot more like this in person.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
Round. Crizzo's posing is much improved. I thought, yeah, the back pose, I mean, it'll never be perfect, but I thought it would look pretty
Yeah,
good.
who's the third guy on stage?
Third from our left?
Yeah, from left.
Hold on. That's Joan Pradles.
He looks good.
Told you. He's going to beat James, whatever his last name is.
Hollingshead. We haven't seen Hollingshead yet.
No one
Good
cares.
shoulders.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even show up. Man, it's so dark I can't even see Keon's ab split. If the judges judged via the stream, he would win right now because he doesn't have that horrific flaw. Yo, there's Jan Turk. He follows me on Instagram. Joan has so much potential. You see how much taller he is than everybody else?
Yeah, he look like a little action figure. Very cool physique. There's your dad on stage right now.
Very cool physique.
You see your dad? The commentator guy with the glasses?
Yeah, I wish it was my dad. White and well off. What?
You say just this is funny. You say something like that, and you regain all your points.
I never lost any.
Yeah, the fuck you did.
From what?
From things you say.
Oh, things I say are goated and based. Why is there a shopping cart in the background behind the judges' table? Did you see that?
If it looks like they're in a fucking scare house.
It looks like you're in the ghetto. You look like you just got done training at Diamond Gym.
Stupid.
A lot of people are saying Keon is not in the conversation. Well, this guy says Keon is not in the conversation. All right, it's close between Keon and Crizzo. I'd love to see Crizzo beat Keon. I'm a big fan of Crizzo.
The sad thing is with that's my fear with the people like Samson and Crizzo, who both have, I mean, they're great they have great size. So the issue is Keon might look a little bit out of his league compared to them, to where Martin, he might look a little bit more on par. Oh, your dad's holding that mic pretty gay, man.
I wish he was gripping my mic.
He ain't gripping it, pause, but you see how he had little loose fingers and all that? Yo, he grabs the mic like you do. You do that sometimes during the stream. You'll kind of like cuff, yeah. You'll cuff your mic like that.
Because no, I can't manhandle it because then it'll come unhooked. What are you talking about?
Come unhooked. You can't manhandle
You're such a faggot. I hate you. I hate you.
Damn, my phone's. I need to charge my phone. Hold on.
Yo. Oh, is there anything else? We want some more footage. So they're doing individual routines right now, but I don't know if anyone caught a glimpse of anyone.
Did you take stream caps?
No.
Jesus.
Hey, shut up. Is this Samson? Oh boy, if there's any phrase I hate in the gym community, Marcus, you can tell me about this. Do you hate the phrase "we go gym"? I feel like this was popular like a year or a year and a half ago. We go gym. and now Gymshark is doing We Do Gym. What does that even mean?
I feel like it's like the people that are below you.
Below me? Like what? Black people? What do you mean?
No, white people.
Oh,
Like the We Go Gym shit is real corny.
it is. It is. We Do Gym. We Go Gym is We Go Gym and We Do Gym is the lamest shit ever. True. True. Marcus is taking his ganja medication. Do I hear a woman on stream? Yo, I'm muting this. People in my chat are incels, bro. Yikes. It's a gym girl phrase specifically for Gymshark girls. Everyone that wears Gymshark is a girl. Amateur hour camera angles. Yeah, a lot of moving. It's only the individual presentation, but a lot of moving on the camera, yeah. Got the live stream. I'll be taking pics, you cucks. Okay. Gymshark has the Onyx line. It's the corniest thing ever. Never heard of her. Let's unmute Marcus's mic. Hear that? Did I just hear a smoke alarm go off in Marcus's background? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff they're doing over there in Baltimore. Yo, I'm the guy with the square jaw and the brown hair that DM'd you this week. Okay. That's been like 20 guys so far. You got to be a little more specific. Marcus legit has a smoke detector going on in his background. That's insane to me. That is insane. That EBT. How you make that sound go away? Is Marcus black? He's something. Get in line, bro. I was in his DMs first. I don't think you were. I don't think I've got a DM from you. I'm skinny. AF. Why do all you people describe yourselves in gay ways? I'm the guy with the square jaw. I'm the guy that's really skinny. AF in your DMs. Can you just tell me your handle? Okay, yeah, you did, but you didn't need to describe yourself after that. That was a little much. That was a little homosexual. Only 1080p is crazy. I think you should be lucky. You should be glad that we're getting 1080p. I don't even think the Olympia had 1080p. Dylan's DMs are mine. Hands off. Dilhan likes femboys and twinks only if they're attractive. Otherwise, it's just gay. That's bodybuilding, bro. Yo, let's get some other footage here. Guess it just doesn't exist yet. Or whatever. Marcus, you fixing that smoke detector? Oh, he muted himself. Oh, I can't unmute because because he muted himself. Darn. The cameraman needs fired, bro. Waiting for anyone of interest. Yeah, exactly. Like they say, it's not gay, it's just prison. For real. Bad. Excuse me.
Oh, the pussy ass Bert.
I'm a prince. I'm not some kind of overgrown troglodyte like you.
Troglodyte is a fucking word.
This needs to hurry up. I've got something to do. And I hate to I at least want to see the first call out.
You got to tell the people what you got to do.
Hey, Marcus, consider an alternative to your life. Just consider it.
What do I keep seeing Jim do on your screen?
It's because this clip. It's on rep 1. I'm going back to rep 1.
Yeah, you gotta do something. But you gotta be like, do we have any screen caps of the show?
Nothing yet because nobody's been out there.
No,
you're asking for things that don't exist.
screenshot it from my phone and send it to you. Why don't you screen
There's
cap
no
your
one. No
laptop?
one of interest has been out yet. Dylan's got a hooker booked. Important things to do. Word. There's a reason why both Marcus and Dylan hide their hairlines, and I can't prove it because of legal reasons. Marcus has long hair.
Speaking of Prince, yeah, I got the princess hair.
Yeah, Marcus has long hair.
Marcus has long hair.
Marcus has long hair. Nah, the stage
Nah,
looks like an
really
underground
long
whorehouse.
Yeah, no, it really does. This shit look like the fucking Amsterdam, the red light district.
Marcus, did you hear that?
Chirp. Need some 9 volts.
Dylan is secretly bald. True. You know someone that was secretly bald in bodybuilding. Marcus, you would know. You would know of this guy. Maybe some people don't know. Boyer Co. wore a hairpiece.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he wore a hairpiece. I always thought he had good hair. But I was he did. Too good to be true.
Too good hair. That's the issue.
Yeah, too good to be true.
I like what they're doing with the camera view. I will say, if you got $12 to spare,
I don't like what they're doing with the camera view.
I do the up closes and all that. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Y'all take ChatGPT. By the way, a video with Bob Paris and someone else versus would be cool. Yeah, you know those videos don't get views. If I'm not comparing someone that's like popular,
yeah,
I'd do comparisons like that, but they just don't get views.
Yeah, I don't. This body, the background is a little crazy.
I mean, all red is certainly a choice. I think last 2 years have been better. Bro,
Bob, Jake, and Muscle Discord dissing each other. Number 6 has impressed me. Rizzo top 2.
But Tim Budasheim looked pretty good. I'm a big fan of Tim Budasheim. I think that beats James. I don't think it did. I think they both did the British Grand Prix. I don't think it did, but I mean, I'd put it ahead of James.
Yo, have we even seen James? Was he in the comparisons?
I don't even think he was out there.
Neither do I. I didn't see him.
Wouldn't it be? I literally said I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't even show up, and I said that as a joke, as like some kind of rude joke. But I didn't even see him. Tim. Now here's Samson.
Here goes Samson.
Here goes Samsung.
Samsung.
What do you think of Marcus?
Looks good, man. The legs. Yeah, he needs to keep those legs posed at all times because people are gonna put a microscope on that.
They should turn the lights on.
Yeah, for the darker competitors, this is not doing them justice. Yeah, it's on.
Yo, what is that I hear in the background?
Yo, you know it's crazy. Hold on, you know.
Oh, look, you see who's sponsoring the show? The same place I sent your mom to, Veiny Galaxy. Do you mind if I cry in front of you later, girlfriend? Girlfriend, do you mind wiping my tears before we go to bed tonight? Unless Martin really shocks me, Samson wins. Perhaps. I mean, he's better than the Olympia. It's just really hard to tell what's really going on because, I mean, it's lit with like one light bulb in the back of the room. And the red backdrop was crazy.
I want your next conspiracy theory to be that they did this just so that Keon
Samson
wouldn't win.
Maybe.
I mean,
so that'd be kind of based.
Point, what the fuck is this? You can't even see the cuts in Samson's legs that are clearly there. When he turns in certain positions, you could see it. Abs look good.
I'm staying for first call out, and that's it. I've got something to do. And then, I mean, it's just a huge list. I don't know. Oh, we'll most certainly be live tomorrow. We will most certainly be live tomorrow. I do want to say that. Marcus, is it a we?
A wee.
Yo, I'm about to crash.
There's already too much.
Yo, Marcus, you got put into the lineup. Marcus got put into the Olympia lineup.
That look like a straight. You want to talk about a mongoloid? That's a mongoloid. That look like a young Andre the Giant.
No better biceps than Derek. That's crazy.
You got some.
I'm saving that. That's going to my videos.
Oh wait, go back up.
Well, where is the stuff? Where's the?
I hate that I can't see the comments.
Just open up the stream, you troglodyte.
That word's gonna get old quick.
You know what? You're old.
Actual stream.
You got unk status.
And I won't lie. With my internet, I can only have this web page open. If I open up YouTube on here, I think my thing will crash.
I think
this
is the quality of the stream, by the way.
This is 1080p. Samson on stage, looking like he's in Freddy Krueger's nightmares. This looks wild. Oh man. Shout out to Dusty, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him. He sucked my pee-pee. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
Oliver Doyle. Samson's conditioning is shite.
Didn't look that bad when I sent those. No, it looks that bad. I'm watching the stream right now. It looks that bad.
Yeah, I think depending on your so the phone quality, it shows a little bit more, I guess, light, a little bit of flash, a little bit more brightness, but it's not far off, sadly. Like it is a good whatever of it, because yeah, that's bad.
I mean, look, I think we can see how big how much she filled out.
Yeah. That's the size is there. And honestly, you could see there is conditioning, but you can't see it in these pictures.
Here's Martin.
I 100% agree with Ash. Samsung has a very underrated backed up bicep. Very much.
Yes.
So.
When it's popping, yeah.
Very
at the 2024 Olympia, that's a good back double bicep.
All right. We're gonna get full attention to Martin, who the lighting looks like it was. Oh yeah, he looks good. I feel like you should talk about Martin because he looks pretty good, man.
I feel like you should shut the hell up. Okay. Well, I haven't gotten any screenshots from Todd yet.
You're watching the fucking live.
It's on my TV.
Yeah, you could talk about it. How does he look? How does Martin look right now?
He's on. People in the chat have already said it. He's on.
Okay.
He's better. I like this look better than the Olympia. He looks fuller. And what we talked about this in our recap, he was like, oh, well, this was 70% condition or 70% fullness and 90% condition. And last year was like whatever the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I kind of like a fuller Martin, but I get why you don't want to go for both because, you could get a little greedy. But
great feather in the quad still. Looking about to follow you. You saw him about to trip off stage and he's so excited.
Yeah, he needs to tone it back.
Yeah, no, I think it's cute when it's like that, Paul. It's
okay,
like,
you are
just a little, a little pamp, a little Derek Lunsford fist pump.
I think it's cute when he prances on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show this. I don't know if this is the stream or not. Fuck it, I don't even care. Hopefully it gets copyrighted. Okay. Can I click on it? Hopefully we get some more routines. But here's Samson. Just when you thought that lighting couldn't get any worse. True.
Yeah.
Synth the picks. Martin is winning for sure. Well, is your TV 55-inch 4K? It is actually. I think it actually. No, 55 looks right. Yeah, 55 4K. Well, it is, but the stream's not in 4K, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think we'll ever see a stream in 4K.
How hard can it be? That's retarded.
Yeah.
You literally, all fans want is a black backdrop and a camera pointed at the stage. Why does it have to be some? Either we get some tryhards trying to make it some huge spectacle and they just utterly face plant, or we don't even get any stream at all. Oh, my stream just. I think my stream just crashed. I heard of some people's like freezing and shite. Okay. Here's Martin. You want a closer look?
I see I'm on the big screen. I'm trying to fucking
Trying to text my girl. Did you get that child support yet? Did you get that child support from your baby daddy?
I ain't gonna.
Martin does have a big leg imbalance. Yeah, it got worse this year, for sure. For sure. Ash says the same thing. What's that name somebody said? It had to do with Samson and food stamps. Do you remember?
Dude, I don't remember. Oh, wow.
If I'm dehydrated still in chat, please type the one
Samson.
It was like
food
Samson.
Food Stampson.
Food Samson.
Crazy.
Are they bringing the stream I paid for? Are they bringing back?
You might want to refresh or something, dude.
I refreshed and it worked, but yeah, I don't think that'll be the case for everyone. You know, Martin is more conditioned. He's more full. I like this package more than the Olympia. Now, Martin can most definitely fade. That is an option. You know, we've seen him do that at this very show. But we'll see. We'll see. I have that. Maybe beating Samson. I think
it'll help him fare well against us. I wonder if this was like a whatever for Keon's sake, meaning I think that this can actually put him over Keon a good bit.
What is this?
I still think it's crazy that you're sleeping on Samson.
Dylan, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. Who are you responding to? I don't even see your chat to give this context. Oh, you saying you bet on the show. Samson straight up would have won the Olympia if he showed up like this. Maybe. Yeah. I think they're eager to reward someone but Derek, but when in doubt, they'll reward Derek. I don't know. Sin his most muscular looks insane.
Yeah. The feathering in that quad is crazy. And I don't even like when people do that pose, but I like that one specifically for the
I love Martin's crab.
No, I do 100%. That's what I'm saying is I usually don't care when they do that. He's one of my favorite crab poses, and I tend to not like those.
Have you ever had crabs?
Never.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah.
That's why Derek was so pissed at you at Pittsburgh.
Because of crabs? That sounds like a rabbit hole of thought that I don't want to go down.
You said you want to go down my hole.
Yeah.
This guy kind of looks like Andrea Munzer in the face. He's got that German sharp nose. Maybe there's other routines. Oh, I think this is the stream. Oh, bro, I can't show that. I'll literally die. I'll literally die. Okay, but here is... We'll go back to the other one. It was a bit brighter. Well, Martin. I mean, Marcus.
Whoa.
Sorry,
You-
Freudian
you-
slip.
You did one of the old timer things there. Yeah, man. What are you thinking? This looks good. You can't say anything negative about this.
If that's how he really looks,
stream look
if that's
like
how he really looks, I think he beats Martin.
Yeah, but why doesn't our fucking stream look like this?
Right. So I'm holding off, reservations.
Because clearly that's not from the stream.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's not from the stream.
Right.
That's,
I don't know what it's from though. I'd watch that stream in a heartbeat.
Yeah. This is I'd buy this after the fact if they had the whole,
I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. He definitely. Okay, well, let's look at Martin's video. I mean, but Martin looks even better too with this.
You said it looks better real quick.
No. He looks better than what he was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, here's Krizo. Quads look a little small, wouldn't you say?
Let me go back to it.
Well, just a little downsized. But I noticed he looked pretty shredded, at least in that initial call out. We'll see how that holds up in his individual presentation when we get a close-up look. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying he's better, but it can give Samson a run for his money for sure. This particular package of Martin, if he holds it, yeah. It's going to be a good top 2, and I think that is your top 2.
Yeah, it looks like it might be that. We haven't seen Keon yet, but
I don't need to.
He still haven't. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, great. Here we go. We need that video from that dude filming Martin from behind. Maybe Sony has a chance. Martin isn't beating Samsung. Tyler's going to make a recap and tell everyone how Samsung made improvements in finals. Tyler will not be doing a recap because he's not at this show, unfortunately. Realistically, Samson's got this, even though I much prefer Martin. Probably. I think Samson has done enough by the looks of it, but we'll look at it. That looks edited. No way Samson looks like that. I know. But I mean, Martin's kind of looks more real. But it's clearly brightened up. I don't know. Keon is just lost in the pack. That's how I was feeling. And he was just next to dudes, like guys that aren't going to be top 5. Joan might be, but the guy that was immediately next to Keon, and Keon was off at the end, I don't think he's going to be top 5. I don't even know who he was. So imagine how he's going to look next to the first call out, which is going to be Samson, Krizo, Martin. I remember when Xavier and everybody told me that Keon last year would beat Martin last year. Like their 2024 Olympia packages going head to head, Keon would probably win. I remember telling them all that they're stupid because they are. And sure enough, it looks like I'm right. Unless Martin completely screws this up. He could start sweating like a pig, like he tends to do. Imagine losing $500K because you gave the guy. Imagine losing $500,000 because you gave the guys that judged you what you wanted. Bodybuilding judges are like any other whore. Don't listen to judges ever. I'm enhancing the picks before I send them. You don't have to do that. But let's take a look. Oh, actually, no. Keep doing that because Krizo looks pretty good. You just looks like you just brightened him up a little, which is fine. I don't want any other alterations other than that. But here's Krizo. I think Krizo looks pretty good. I think the quads maybe were a bit fuller at the last show, but I think even though he's a bit flatter, he's clearly made some improvements to the quads. I think the waist looks a bit smaller at this show, just a little bit. He has a little more taper, and he'll take all he can get. Keon should retire for at least 5 years, lose all of his muscles, hop off everything, then come back, and the ab split will get better. I don't think so, actually. I mean, maybe minorly, but I mean, it's like a pregnant woman. Once you've had kids, it doesn't exactly snap back. That's why you have to immediately divorce your wife after she has kids. He straightened out his back double bicep. Finally, that detail can shine. Yeah, he's pretty conditioned, too. From the rear, he's pretty conditioned. We can take a look at that, actually. It still could be better. But I mean, at the last shows he was doing, it was completely lopsided. It was crazy how disproportionate that was. It was, I don't even know how you can mess that up so bad. We may have some other videos now. Yeah, so we have Crizzo, since we're on the topic. Crizzo is always pretty shredded. This is true. This is true, except for like that Impro Classic. Even at the British show, he could have been a little sharper. Suddenly, no one's talking about Crizzo's glutes. It was stupid to talk about them anyway. Yeah, only surgery will fix that. There's tissue growth in the ab split, new cells that can't really be removed without surgery. True.
Damn.
Why are you so loud?
Me, am I
Like,
loud?
why- No, like your mic is like booming now.
How about now?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just turn it down.
Well, I'm turning it. Well, are you turning it down or am I turning it down?
I'll turn it down.
All right, I'm turning mine back up.
Okay. Well, then I'll turn it down.
All right, well then I'll turn mine right back up. You know,
Okay. Chirp,
whatever,
chirp.
however it has to be.
Oh, by the way, we've yet to see James Hollingshead.
Oh, we do.
Is he out
we
there?
yet to see. Yeah.
Why is there a classic competitor on my screen?
Wow, that's effed up.
Oh, did you see Crizzo?
Yeah.
Well, I've got some photos here.
Legs still need to come up in that back double, I will say.
I think better posing can go a long way. But yeah. I think they've improved, but I think he needs a little more.
I mean, the arms, of course, look great. His back double is really good. It's just when he kind of has that, you know, what we were seeing with Andrew Jack before, when that back double.
Now you're quiet. I'm going to turn you up.
How about now?
It's all right.
Alrighty. Because his wife is called, I think he likes being told what to do by her so to do.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Because his wife is his coach, and I think he likes being told what to do by her so bottom. Okay, you saying that is so gay. Why did you say it like that? So bottom. Yeah, Samson likes being told what to do by his wife. So bottom. That is so
that's
bottom.
why his boots are never in condition. They're bruised. Jesus Christ. My back got symmetrical.
Samsung is a bottom. He accidentally crushed his wife if he was a top. Oh man, brutal. Maybe that's why the glutes are never in condition. They're bruised. Dude on stage doesn't look too bad. He looks like a more detailed Andrew Jack
or whatever he is.
He looks like Kimbo Slice. Also, hold on. Also, the commenter said they're most impressed by Samson and that they're in person. They're just saying not end all be all, but still, yeah. Well, I think it's Giles and AJ and Lauren, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's one of the commentators too. You know me, I'm a big fan of Giles. Thought Marcus's brother was Kimbo Slice. Yo, racist. With how much Dylan talks about Kimbo Slice, he's definitely a bottom.
Yeah,
Marcus,
such a good point.
Marcus, literally, you were raised without a father.
Oh man, if only you knew.
Your father beat you.
Of course.
Yeah.
You said that the fact that you said that shit like it's an insult. Dylan's never got a chance to be a top or bottom.
Okay, here's Keon.
Don't. I got to go back to my live. All right, let's see.
Well, to be fair, you can't see a whole lot.
You really can't, man. And honestly,
they should sue.
Facts. Get the NAACP involved and just
Right.
take this shit down.
Get Reverend Dr. King
Yo,
involved.
what's up with the people in the background with the phones? You see them?
That's a little much. It's
Yeah,
probably his girlfriend. Oh, think of all the times we cried in the gym for this. You know, that was on the first podcast we ever did. We were talking about
Was
Marcus. You were crying in front of your girlfriend, and we talked about Keon crying in front of his. No, because that's the first podcast we did, maybe. But you've been on the channel for the live streams.
yeah.
Oh, did we get an answer out of you? Are we doing? Will we be live together tomorrow?
Yeah. What time?
We're not doing prejudging because that's way too early in the morning.
You know, fuck all that.
But we'll do finals because it's like midday for us. Or
yeah, Keon is not beating Martin.
Keon may not even beat Crizzo.
Yeah, it's gonna be that I feel like they're not going to be able to compare Crizzo and Keon, so it's just gonna be dependent on who's probably more conditioned. I think it's just gonna come down to who's more conditioned at this point. The judges like that, they fucking fiend for that, so I have a feeling that's what it's gonna be.
That's because Dylan's in the men and doesn't like women. Doesn't like women that take them from him. Fair. Dylan hates all women, pretty sure. I mean, what's redeemable about them? Let's see. Keon is up. Everyone has said so and so is up for every single one of them. Limb lengthening surgery can fuck you up permanently. Marcus, I'm going to say something. I've said this on live streams before, but people were making fun of my height. They were saying whatever. Legitimately, I am 5'7", which is brutal. It's utterly brutal. Don't even try living at my height. It's awful. But with that said, Marcus, I'm about to say something crazy. I would lose all the gains I've ever made, which is roughly like 60 pounds, because I started lifting when I was like 125 pounds. I would give up all the gains ever made to be 6'2". He had to mute himself. Did you? You want to come back and tell us?
I feel like I'm not
what
trying
gains, bro. True.
I feel like that is a very good trade-off. Yes, if
you in my predicament.
No, but if I'm not trying to be a dick. If you had if you had more size, then I'd be less likely to give it away. Does that make sense? Much like I'm saying, because if it's only like a certain amount, like, so there's some.
Well, to be fair, I'm not like 220 pounds at 5'5" like you are, a sloppy fat mess.
Exactly. So at that point, it'd be hard.
Oh, this is a good point. This is a good point. All right, Dylan, you'll get taller, but what do you plan to do with that face and that size? Yeah, you're right. I think height can help, though.
You got to get the people. You got to get these naysayers away from you, Dylan.
Dylan, bro, you can't go. I'd pay all my life savings for a mansion if you're homeless. True.
You got to get.
That is
you need
great.
To invest in yes men, Dylan. You need to.
No, why would I do that?
Because honestly, I just think that. Go back to that last comment.
Hold on, I gotta pop up some pictures of Keon.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wow, there we go. Great, we can see Keon. Look at his missing abdomen. There's literally nothing there.
I think I have the back pose. Boy, I wish I could speak to his condition, because that's kind of like the main thing we're looking at,
The issue is, from what we can see, he looks good. Like, this is a great shot. This has actually probably been my second favorite. No, him and Martin look very good in their side chest.
But we got to see him in the mix.
Yeah. I do think he'll fare. I think he'll fare against Martin well, but I think Martin is very impressive right now. Martin looks to be very impressive.
A height of 6'2" carries the slay mid girls. Trust me. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it matters your face too much to the. you know, unless you're like for like, you know, what is it, mid-tier Becky's, you'll be fine.
God damn.
Dylan probably looking in the mirror thinking about self-destruction every day. There's nothing else to think about. Yo, look at that Joan Pradles guy. Hopefully Keon's video's out. Hopefully. No. Unbelievable. It's probably some... Okay, here we go. Look at those abs. Did you see him walking out? Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Look at those abs. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, can't really tell anything here. So, I mean, and this is like, it's too shaky to probably be iPhone. It's not shaky enough to be iPhone footage, but so it's probably like a camera, or is it recorded off the screen? That's not.
It looks like
Either way, the lighting really is just that bad in person.
Dylan, don't give up. There's plenty of girls in Bangladesh that would love you. Keon just out on the walker. Keon looks soft right now. Projection, hype lift pilling, 5'9" guy would never touch a gym again if him being 6'2". Yo, that's crazy. See, I disagree with that.
What's that?
Fucking, he's saying he's 5'9", and if he could be 6'2", he would never touch a gym again.
Did somebody else follow that up?
If you already
I'm
said
5'9" in Sweden. Don't complain. Everyone's 6+ here. My face doesn't help either. No, I will complain because I deserve better.
If you're 5'9", who cares?
I can't lie. I'm 6'2", and it really do be all that. And I'm fucking shocked, but I have been in more relationships with the girls than a lot of friends, conventionally better looking than me than shorter. Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. It's just the game. It's just the game. As an 18-year-old 5'9" guy, I would never touch a gym again if it meant being 6'2". Yeah, you see, the law of diminishing returns, though, like at 5'9", I don't really know if I'd be saying the same thing because at least it'd be like on.
It's 2 inches.
Average.
Y'all act like y'all talking about y'all's dick size or something. It is a very y'all 5'7" and 5'9". Shut the fuck up and go talk to some girls.
You don't even get it. You don't even get it.
it.
You're in the slums of Baltimore talking to anybody that exists.
I 100% don't get it.
You wouldn't get it. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm fucking 6'1" with Tim's on.
Are you really? What does that mean?
Maybe 6 foot.
So you're 6 foot?
Right around it. 5'11" and a half.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what we're talking about. You've never lived a day in our shoes.
Here, no. But hey, fuck it. Hey, I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". Today I'm 5'8".
No, you don't understand what it's like.
To be 5'7"?
Guys, we're watching bodybuilding. Bodybuilding should not a Reddit Riz forum. Well, I'm about to leave. I'm seeing this first call out, and I'm out because John, I have something to do.
I mean, John, my bad. John, say it again. Say it again.
Preach, Marcus. All this copium is insane. It's the exact opposite of copium. It's the black pill. No, it's the black pill.
We're getting some people in this shit. We're trying to.
I literally say I hate myself. Blah 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 blah. That is not copium. That is the exact opposite. You don't know the definition.
Dusty too. Dusty's in his bitch talking this shit too. Y'all need to be.
Y'all need to be real men and get married. You act like it's my choice.
Yeah, here we go. Loho, enough with the whole height.
Because it matters. It matters.
That whole height, homeboy, Loho. His name's Loho. He might be 5'5", and he's
y'all just don't even know how to talk to girls. To be honest, yeah.
Let's go.
To be fair, it's 10 times easier to do it when you live in India.
I got a lot of girls there.
Little does Dylan know that black queens love guys with bodybuilding YouTube channels. We're so back. We are so back.
Very true.
Dylan, you're white. That's not enough. I don't think
Dylan's not white.
I'm not fully white, which is really disappointing.
Dylan is yeah.
It's awful. No, I saw a video. My dad took a photo of me naked when I was a kid. No, I'm kidding. My dad took a photo of me like recently in like the past 3 years. And I looked at it and I was like, you know, I do kind of have like in the photo, my lips were huge, my nose was huge, all these things kind of my nose definitely. My eyes were, you know, like the prey. I literally had deer eyes, not predator eyes, deer eyes.
Well, you sound like you were not the predator in this situation, but go ahead.
No, clearly not. And then I was just like, it looks like I'm the most bleached person ever doing blackface. It was awful. I literally wanted to end it all right there.
Dylan's just trying to make an excuse whenever that picture gets, put out there. And he has to explain why he was doing blackface at some Halloween party or something.
No, it wasn't. I would do black. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Halloween special and I'll do blackface.
There we go. Hey, fan said this shit. Height matters only if it matters to you. Women see that. Fact.
That's so ridiculous.
It's fucking true.
That is so funny.
Dylan is real for that. I'm 5'6".
Yo.
Hey, kitty. Come on.
Only issue is I'd have to live in India. Y'all Snow Bunny just be coping because white girls are hoes in general. Bro, you wish you can get some of this absolute premium stock.
I will say that Dylan is going on his fucking height banter right now because there is somebody on stage who doesn't look the best.
Oh, hold on. Marcus, do you agree with the statement?
No. I mean...
Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Get Dylan and Ebony Queen. The problem is they're all fat and loud.
Yo. Dylan, I feel like you have fat and loud energy. Like you would be like that. I'm telling you, I feel like
I can't. Okay, look.
I can't see you with a white girl.
Listen,
I can't see you with a white girl.
I know that's
probably your little dream.
I've literally only dated white
normalized. Women. I can't see you with a white girl.
The only people I've been with, for lack of a better term, let's not be so crass about personal matters on YouTube, are white women, except for one. And she was, in fact, an Ebony Queen. Ebony Queens love short races with bodybuilding YouTube channels. It's never been so back. We are so back. If I don't have a girl by next year, can you just end me, Dylan? I mean, true. What race are those cats, Marcus? With how loud they're being, probably.
I think one of them is Shady. She's like a little prissy white girl. I'm not gonna lie. She just seems like a little she seems kind of white. She's like 50 Shades of Gray with a little bit of white thrown in the chest. And I got another one who's a little tuxedo. And she's ugly as shit. Shadow. She's ugly. I wish she was a boy. Pause. White girls are the best laid.
You can do whatever, and they just like, all right, I'm down.
You can do that with anybody.
Is that the stereotype, though? I don't think
Keon's arms look very impressive. I will say that.
Yeah, if only
one
he was
thing
taller.
that'll be good, and it'll.
You know what's crazy? You guys say height doesn't matter, but if he was Samson's height, he would win the show. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
How?
If we supersized Keon, maybe yes.
Well, no. If you took Keon's,
if you took his
proportional amount of size and made him taller,
height, he might look like dog shit.
Well, I'm not saying stretch him out, but if he was
I fucking supersized the kid, yeah, then it's a different story. But how the fuck did we get right back to the height?
What is this? What is this? Oh no!
I think I'm not on that corny shit, but I'm mogging most of your white boys. And you know why he's doing it? Because he says that shit with his chest poked.
That's not how that exists. Confidence does not exist in the way people think it does. It does not matter if you have confidence. Confidence, for all intents and purposes, only matters because of how people perceive you. If people perceive you as confident, that's great. We've all seen the meme where the guy comes around the corner at the office and he talks to the girl and he says, "Hey, you want to go out sometime?" But he's ugly. He's fat and ugly. And so the girl's on the phone trying to call HR, but the hot, Chad walks around the corner and he says, I think they even changed the caption to like something even more degenerate.
Chad walks around the corner.
The hot Chad walks around the corner and she's like, "I'll do anything you say." Both guys can be equally confident, but if all things are equal, they're going to go with the Chad. So in a nutshell, confidence doesn't really, maybe it can help 1 or 2% if you're competing with guys that are roughly your same looks match and you're competing with, a girl that's lower than your looks match. Maybe it can help 1 or 2%, but it's not going to help more than that.
The gentleman on stage now is having he's having a tough time posing. I can't tell if he's old or young. Old.
He's just let's see here. Okay. I think there's an argument going on in chat. That's why I can't understand. I'm trying to pull up a chat that makes sense, but none of them do.
Yeah,
So I think
back and
people are
forth.
arguing.
What the fuck is Tough Knuckles? Okay, Mr. Tough Knuckles. What's that mean?
Like, you know, like Billy Badass, or, you know, someone that's acting, you know, hardcore, but they're not. Like, okay, tough guy, that kind of thing. The judges like height and size, don't you know? Derek must have size. No, he doesn't.
You know, it's meant to be. It's supposed to be a joke.
Martin is on. Xavier is full on glazing Samson. Oh, I can only imagine what's going on over there. Marcus, you know, I really hate to do it, but I gotta go somewhere. If the next two guys are not the last ones, if I can't see the first call out, I'm done.
It sucks you can't put it on a timer.
What do you mean?
Like your stream, the live, like put that bitch keep it on for X amount of time, they'll turn off instantly.
Okay.
I know you have to rush to go see your youth pastor and do whatever your little, you know, fucking role play shenanigans y'all got to do at, you know, Chick-fil-A in the little ball court, you know, whatever it is, you know, little playpen. Dylan wow, perfect timing. Dylan just become a priest. What did it say?
You'll get young boys or something like that. Yo, what is this?
Had the shield. Yeah, look at Keon, man. You can't.
Yeah, you literally can't even see him. Like, well, what are we even doing?
That part really does suck. I wonder if people are actually going to be in whatever about this, because this is a very important show. I think they're actually now going to be. Nope, bring out somebody else. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I can't pull up the video. I mean, I don't even want to show this for too much longer. I'll probably get struck down. But I think a lot of these, at least they're brightened though, so I think maybe that'll save me. Please, no talking about Israel Palestine. I don't really care. I'm not weighing in on the issue either way. But I know YouTube is sensitive about it. Good old JTube. So I guess that I am weighing in on it.
I'm curious. So the people who actually bought the stream who are watching, okay, yeah. So Zarin, or whatever the name is. My bad if I fucked that name up. Zarante, Keon looks third or fourth. I kind of agree with that.
I don't know if I put
more towards fourth.
I kind of like Chriso, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm curious to where y'all have, like, what y'all have that top four looking like right now.
My bad, gang. Try not to take the stream. That's actually a good point. Yeah. Yo, you can DM me and we can talk about it all day. No, actually, please don't DM me on some JQ type shit, because we can get lost. I know Marcus knows about the JQ. I educated him.
I forgot.
Okay.
Is that has something to do with like something in the 1940s?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I can't pull up a video of the competition. Channel. I appreciate it. I may use it for videos.
Hey, show Martin for Illuminati.
What is this? Why did Todd send me a video of this Pokemon? You know, if I ever start a second channel, it would unironically be a Pokemon channel. I would just start
Chuck
a gaming
said,
channel.
I'm going to DM you right now, Dylan. Hopefully that's with something we can show on here. Pause.
Who is Chuck? Who the hell is Chuck? Who is Chuck?
A dope person who's in the whatever. Keon looks.
I don't see Chuck anywhere. Who is Chuck? Oh, Chow.
Yeah.
Pokemon is so boring. The show really is. It's for babies. I used to be quite the competitive battler, though. I didn't really play games like, you know, like when people play games like my age, they're playing COD or shooters.
You know, Martin's not on right now.
Not Chow. Yeah, it's Chow. It's Chow. I don't really care. You're Chow. Everyone has a nickname.
Cow.
Cow. I don't care. Sounds like a stupid name. Oh, I about pulled his DMs up right here. I gotta go to my other Instagram tab.
And then Faluminati said, "Can you show Martin, please?"
Yes. No, all the good guys have gone. We're just waiting for the first call out.
Wait for the.
Because there's like 30 dudes in the show. Oh, that's a question that was circulating before the show. Do you think they should take the first 25 only of a show or the first 20? Do you think there should be a cutoff?
What?
Like, there's like 30 people in the show. Should it be first come, first serve? And after 20 or a number, it's no more?
No, I'm okay with having it be in 30 competitors, to be honest.
Okay, first call out, and then that's it. Todd, please send me pictures of the first call out because that's the last thing we're going to talk about. Unfortunately, I just can't stay for anything else. We'll be live tomorrow. I wish I could tell you a time, but roughly midday because it's going to be roughly the same time at Prague time. So like 2-ish. I'll probably start earlier. I don't know. Subscribe. It'll be on there. Marcus will be here. He's not even here now. Great. Bro. Martin looks so much fuller at the O. Great look for him. I agree. Good look. Good physique. Good physique on you. Well, actually, I can't see. I thought it looked good. The outline. The silhouette looks okay. But maybe you have like awful condition or something. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm about to leave. They're doing the call outs. Well, this was supposed to be an hour ago. Okay, first call out is a top 6 call out. I don't know who the bald guy is, not Crizzo, but it is a mix of Joan, Crizzo, Samson, Martin, Keon, and some bald dude. If someone can tell me the name of the bald guy, I don't think it's Joseph Kefton. I thought Joseph Kefton had a beard. I don't think it's him, but it could be.
I'm curious to what they're gonna do with this.
Martin isn't next to Samson. Have a good afternoon, Dylan and Marcus.
Appreciate you, whoever said that. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Be sure to touch yourself to our stream.
I hope you have a.
So Martin and Samson are in the middle. Samson center stage. Well, I guess there's no center stage because it's a 6-man call, even number. Keanu's on the outside, looking. How do you think he looks next to Crizzo? Because I know you're going to say you're being hyperbolic. How do you think he's looking next to Crizzo?
I already kind of said that. Looking at this, I think that Keon may not be able to size up to the likes of Crizzo and Samson. And I don't think Crizzo did enough to beat Martin right now. So I think that the clear top 2 between Samson and Martin, very clear. Matter of fact, your boy to the left might actually place in front of.
He's more conditioned, that, but that hasn't been winning as much recently. I mean, especially at our Mr. Olympia.
I do like. They need to get faster. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there's some good footage on Rep 1. Thank God. And it looks actually pretty good. Oh, hell yeah. Bro, if this is how Martin actually looks, okay, they've really overcompensated with the brightness. But, bro.
Yeah, Martin's not, like, Crizzo's not touching Martin right now, Pauls. He's not. It's
good front lat spread. He actually pulled him out. Pulled the lats out.
I'm trying to see right now. It's so hard to really say what they could be, like what route they're going to take between Samson and Martin, because Martin looks like he's conditioned very well and is carrying a good amount of fullness.
Oh, bro, this is the best Martin ever.
I agree, though.
It's the most conditioned.
Yeah, no, this is a great. It's a mix of what we saw last year and this year's Olympia. It's the perfect middle ground of those two showings. Oh,
Someone said we severely overestimated Keon. I put him in third. A lot of people are he's going to end up fourth. Maybe he could still end up third. It's possible.
I think he might be fourth.
Bro,
Dang
Joan
near
looks
fifth.
crazy.
The interesting thing is they're not moving him around yet.
Samson looks pretty good when you give him proper lighting too. He probably looks even better compared to what we've seen on stream, proportionally. Not saying he looks necessarily better than Martin.
This is my issue. When you look at like the shape of Samson and what we're seeing right here, that's just diabolical, man. You just got done sucking off Martin.
I like the separation. I really do.
Martin, all jokes aside, Martin looked very good. Very, very good.
I probably would put Martin ahead of this. I got to be honest. And it's really just for condition.
I can't say that right now. Just the conditioning is better. Yes. Overall shape and,
Do you think this would have been Mr. Olympia this year?
Yeah. I think that, but this is the thing. I can't tell off this. Look at the hamstrings. Come on, look at the hamstrings.
Those little baby hamstrings?
Yep, them little fucking baby hamstrings with the dugout calves. Look at the back. Look at the lower
dugout
back.
Calves, bro. You're getting dug out by Samson.
Hold on. Look at the back. How you feeling about that? It's a little dark.
It's a little watery. It's not the back of 2024.
It's a little dark. Oh, Christmas tree coming in.
Oh, that little baby Christmas tree, please.
So they've actually moved nobody in the actual lineup, by the way. So the top 6, it is still Joan to the left of Samson and Martin dead in the middle. They did not move Crizzo. And Keon decided to come out and take another pose.
Is his name Pavel?
Who?
The bald guy.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know.
Because I've seen him at these European shows.
I'm curious. I'm curious to what they're gonna do if they're gonna.
It is him. This is the guy that is in the call out. Tall dude, big dude in terms of actual muscularity as well, and he's on with his condition. Yeah, Viking build. But anyway, Marcus, your predicted top 5 was Samson, Keon, Martin, Crizzo, James. Who do you think? Re-rank your top 6 now. Who do you think is winning, or placing what?
Samson and Martin are going to be your top 2. I'm gonna, dude. This is it's tough to deny how Martin looks, man.
Let's go with this. How would you rank it?
Well, I'd have to see them in a better lineup. I want to see it.
True.
The camera zoomed in, a better lineup. But if I'm ranking what we're seeing here on this screen right now from Rep 1 compared to Samson, there's a lot of detail showing for Martin.
It's crazy dry.
And it's honestly the lower body is what's making it look even more impressive. Freak, man.
Joan looks crazy in the front double.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Pavel looks pretty good. I'm a sucker for just decent crunched abs. Anyway, I'll give you how I think it's going to go. I think they'll probably reward Samson. But that's the only. Yeah, actually, no. I'll tell you what I think. I think they will probably reward Samson, but I think it should be Martin, Samson. I think they'll probably give Crizzo the edge over Keon. I mean, Keon was on the outside.
I honestly think other dude's gonna play in front of Keon.
Pavel,
maybe.
Yeah. I think right now at this show, Pavel and Crizzo are very comparable. So it's Martin, Samson, Crizzo, Pavel, Joan, Keon 6th. Tell me I'm wrong. He was at the far end.
I don't think Keon's placing below 5th personally.
Okay, but he was on the outside. I mean,
yeah. I just don't think he's placing 6th. So he's on the outside. There's also somebody else on the outside.
Samson, Martin, top 1 and 2. Crizzo, Joan, top 3 and 4. I think Pavel might beat him. I think it's possible, but yeah, I need to change this around. I thought Joan was on the outside. I'd put Joan, Pavel, Keon.
You're
I like Joan, but I didn't think he'd do this well. I think I'm a big condition guy, so I think Pavel was more conditioned, which kind of helps for me. But I think Krizo third, Samson second, Martin first, and then I think Keon Loki might be sixth.
I kind of want to see a different call out. And what I mean, I want to see if it is a clear top two, let them guys like put them to the back. And then I want to see the rest because I want to see Keon next to, what is it, Joan, homeboy that you kept dick riding earlier? Yeah. Joan and Krizo, because I like when they do that little, you kind of put everybody, give them a chance in the middle and kind of see how they fare.
Oh, we don't have time for that. They never do that. They never do that. We don't have time for that.
They didn't do it for Andrew. But,
right.
Yeah.
But anyway, unfortunately, that's where I got to end the stream. First call out is crazy. It looks like Martin might actually win. Who predicted him in first?
Ending the stream when you have the most people in here.
I've got to go. I was supposed to be somewhere at 3.
I know your youth pastor is waiting for you. He has the camera ready.
This show was supposed to be an hour. Look, we'll be live tomorrow to wrap this up and for Classic.
Samson.
We'll be live tomorrow. We're going to be live roughly the same time. Subscribe on your way out
on, and then whenever, go get your keys ready, go put your makeup on, do all that, and come back and end the live.
No, I'm running straight out the door.
Running, damn, dude, you got you whipped. Jesus Christ, you got you on a.
You cry in front of your girl.
Hey, I'd rather cry in front of my girl than my youth pastor.
My youth pastor. It's not my youth pastor. Anyway, guys, make sure you hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe on your way out the door. Looks like Martin may be winning.
Looks like
Marcus
Samson
winner
might
Samson.
be winning.
Okay.
But yeah, Martin.
Very close top 2.
Yeah, beyond the only top 2 here is Martin.
Very close top 2. But we'll be back tomorrow to see how it plays out with Classic. Terrence will be there in Classic, by the way. Don't know if you knew that. But yeah, like the video, subscribe on your way out the door. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next video or even tomorrow.
Peace.